Greetings once more. Our heroes have returned to Korvosa, ready to face down the Queen once and for all, a sword in hand. But, to get to the Queen, we must assist the rebellion. There's much to do. This task has taken them into the crosshairs of a mighty dragon, landing in front of them, ready to tear them apart, limb from limb, angered at one of them for wearing the skin of its brethren upon it. Shall we dive into the dragon fight today? Then join us as the Crimson Queen continues. And yes, welcome everybody to the Crimson Queen. That was not a great transition. And I just did it.
Everyone's in my crosshairs.
Shall we dive into a dragon? No.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to dive down to meet you.
But I don't want to dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer not to be a dragon's lunch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're blood. We're going good. I can see sound is working. I'll try to keep an eye on it.
I just want to make sure we were unmuted.
Oh, yeah, I did do that at least. Sometimes. I guess sometimes I don't do that, but I guess this time it was one of those. Sometimes I do that.
It happens, you know.
That was fun. My Roll20 crashed recently.
Nice. I love when that happens.
Yeah.
It's a great program.
Computer crashing because of Roll20, which is what happens to me when I try and do stuff at work.
I'll move everybody to
My
this
computer
nice
is shit.
thing here. What's this? I forget if I have maps. I don't have people.
It's some kind of a map.
We haven't done this in a while, so I guess we can chat for a moment while I finish setting this up. Anyway,
we gotta put ourselves on the map too.
You do have to put yourself
you did
on the
go
map.
with this one. Good to know.
It looked very nice. It was one they provided, and I was like, it worked very well.
Where are we coming from?
You could come from anywhere on there. Feel free to place yourselves, but you would be in a group. I will appropriately place a dragon that has landed in amongst your midst.
I mean, he described it as we had just come out of somewhere, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm like...
Well, you came out from the streets, is what it was. You kind of like. You would have come out from the streets. Like, you're into this abandoned little market area.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best way to describe it.
Why is there a border around
What is happening to the UI? Your UI is kind of messed up on the stream tab.
Yes, I know.
What is happening?
I hadn't set up battle for players since we went to 4 players, so I'm fixing it.
Okay. I'm like, man, there's 2 of you on here. That's weird.
Yeah, so I was having.
I realized I wanted to change an equipment item, so I can try and figure that out real fast.
Anyway, so yes, last time you managed to get back to town and start helping the rebellion. And that's kind of where you've done a couple of tasks for them. You've gotten a bunch of various mercenary groups, one coming from a vampiric individual and another coming from some northern folks from Land of Linor and Kings, both in. So, anyway, you're all over there, and I'm going to go and do this, and do this, and do this, because it landed literally right in front of me.
Hey, would any of you be willing to give me... 12,000 gold?
Player.
A lot of gold.
I didn't even think... did we have a chance to buy stuff yet? Because I didn't think we did.
Sorry, should fix stuff.
We technically did when we sold a bunch of stuff right after we got back.
Oh. I never bought stuff because I didn't know we were buying stuff.
Honestly, I finally went through and bought stuff today.
I have to buy stuff still.
I'll just do this other one, and then I can pay for it myself.
There's someone else that you can map layer for the token
I'm
layer.
sure I could probably free up 12,000. I wasn't getting that much stuff.
No, you're good.
So. Okay.
That's a big ass.
Zoom in.
Because I think with what I was looking at, it wasn't near that, so...
It's just... this. And that way I can go over like this.
It's fine. I was going for a belt of physical might, the one that gives you +2 to eat, or plus to eat 2 of them.
Yeah.
At +6, but I'm like, I'll just settle for a belt of physical perfection +4, so I get +4 to everything.
All right.
I will have to buy after this session then, since we would have had time.
There are fundamentally no upgrades I can really make.
Oh, I have stuff.
I am a wizard, I am very simple. Oh lord. Oh lord.
That's appropriate.
That's usual for me. I roll low. I rolled
Oh,
a 5.
thank God.
I rolled a 4.
Also, there are very few initiative increasing items.
I also wish I wasn't going first, because I have to look up something.
Well, I'm going last.
What kind of action is activating an item in Pathfinder?
Usually it's just a standard action.
Okay. Unless it says otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Would you have someone with you?
We probably would.
I guess I'll have this cleric lady. She's not quite leveled up. Maybe potentials or something.
Did she find a new god yet?
I don't know. Maybe. She was working on it.
I mean, there's plenty of, like, neutral gods that like whipping, so...
She probably fits into one of those weird neutral gods. She likes BDSM.
Honestly, not into it.
I need your missions. 2. Have your sheet on your sheet. I do. Alright, awesome. Alright, cool. Let me see this.
Also, I do find it weird that +4 to everything is cheaper than +6 to one thing.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
+6 to one thing is 36, +4 to things would be 16 plus 24 plus 24.
Sorry. You're right. Sorry. +6 to 2 things is more expensive than +4 to all 3 things.
Yeah. Just the math.
Because it's about equal in terms of the actual amount you're boosting.
Higher numbers better, so that's why higher numbers exponentially do each time. Alright. So, I guess Avona.
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Alright.
These are just as soon as you guys kind of broke into this area here, which is a an open marketplace that's been abandoned.
Okay.
There's still some material set up here. This thing comes screaming down, just with a kind of crunch just into the ground in front of you.
I'd look at the level of a spell. Give me one moment, please.
Sure.
Because I don't like this one bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that's a 9th level. I can't do that one. Damn it. Okay. I will go with my tried and true. I will cast haste. Everyone will be affected by it. And I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Just gonna go back here 30 feet, and then maybe move the rest of my movement over to behind this building.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's hasted. That's my turn.
Okay.
And you hastily run away.
I leave. Bye.
So, Sabine is going to roll a check. Character sheet. There you are. I can go click on
I
this.
guess I should technically be there because I was halfway to building.
Good check. I'm going to click something else here. There we go. Okay. Alright. She's just gonna make a check. She seems to be spurring on the dragon. Though...
Can I figure out why this dragon is making a bad decision?
Khandes or Ada, both of you can give me a sense motive check. I'll give you this.
20. Wow, that was a 2, by the way. I rolled a. No,
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You're not sure what's going on, but there is something very odd that seems to be going on here. The dragon seems to be,
on drugs.
No. What's the hardest way to
Mentally
describe
dominated?
this? Okay, no. Well, maybe, but I think what I can describe it as...
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What's going on right now is, mechanically speaking, whatever just occurred, the dragon is currently flat-footed. And it seems to be struggling, like, it seems that, like, she's butting heads with it, maybe? Like, they're not saying anything, it seems to be all, like, body movement, but maybe, like, it's not reading what it wants her to do very well. You're not sure. It's very odd. But I will tell you, mechanically, it's flat-footed and has penalty to AC and attacks right now.
Okay.
It's good for you. Lowry will do something. She currently has no spells that she can use. So, because she doesn't have them currently, she hasn't found a new god. Sucks for her. Let me just see what she can do when not having a lot of abilities. Sure. I have to look what this spell does. She'll pull out a wand.
That's illegal.
She has those. Alright. I don't know if she can affect at least one of these things. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see how well this goes. This is actually... The answer is yes. Okay, I'm gonna click this button. That's not a good roll. The dragon's unaffected by this. This lady, she's technically affected by it. And then, let me roll for her a fort save. She'll definitely make it from this wand of Soundburst. Anyway, I will roll 1d8. Apparently that's how much damage it does. Ah! She has done a mighty and whopping 6 damage?
Congrats. How far is range?
For Soundburst, the spell, it's close. So she was close.
I mean, that would hit a bunch. I think it hit everyone.
I don't know that large.
What's the caster level of the wand is what would need to be determined.
Probably 3rd level. It's a 2nd level spell.
So then it would be just
Let me
close
look it up
is...
in KSFRD. It's a 10-foot spread, so she would only hit the dragon and the lady. So, she does 6 damage to the lady. Okay. For now. As she kind of like has this look of like, well, I did something, but she's also seems sad that her magic doesn't. She doesn't have magic. She's sad. Is correct health. Dagrin. Well,
I don't like this. I don't like
Dagrin
this guy.
doesn't have to move to attack Khandes. So
yeah.
I think it's just.
Khandes doesn't have to move to hit the dragon if Khandes gets big.
Yeah.
I think it just is gonna probably maul Khandes.
Well, since we didn't expect to fight, I don't have a bladed barrier up, so my AC is only 28.
Oof.
Check something for the dragons. Okay. I guess I'll just click some buttons and we subtract 4 from these buttons. It's not going to be... would it also use power attack? That's a question. Sure. Actually, no, it's not going to this first turn. So I'm just going to click some buttons. -4 from all these. We'll see how this goes. Bite. Holy crap.
Oh, that's a critical.
Nice.
Who's that against?
Me!
Khandes.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
about
it
sounds
fell-
alright for
it
a
flew
dragon.
down within range of me.
It's
Yeah.
gonna hurt, and that probably confirms because that's a lot.
Yeah. 2 claws, 2 wings, and a tail net. But holy
Well,
crap! What are my
The
rolls?
only thing that misses is one of the wings.
'Cause
Actually,
it's
no,
minus-
wait, no.
They are
-6.
technically -4 to all of them.
Oh, -4. Okay,
But
so the
crits are still
one
crits.
wing will miss. That's it.
Did I just roll double crits? I did.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god.
You also rolled
Wow.
a 19 to confirm the first one and a 20 to confirm the second one.
Holy crap.
It's like it's a dragon, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
That just flew
I'm
down
sorry.
in my
There's
face.
a dragon. There's a dragon, and then there's Tantus rolling like 19s and 20s.
Mm-hmm. It did a
But
power attack
the
at least.
31 doesn't hit
Mm-hmm.
because
Technically
of the
it'd be 27.
-4. Right,
Would it-
that
yeah, would it-
doesn't hit.
Yeah,
By
the 31,
1.
the 31 and 30, the 2 wing attacks are like lower, but
second
every other
wing
attack
attack-
is 17 or higher.
Yeah, the second wing attack it hits too.
Also, I want to point out the first 2 die rolls are both 6s, and it's 2d6 for its crit.
So 52.
It would be 10 acid that would not.
It would be 5 acid because
Ah,
I have acid.
This is 5 acid.
resistance.
Yeah, there you go. That's helpful.
Plus 5 plus 16
Mm-hmm.
Too
plus
bad I don't have acid resistance.
18.
Yeah, too bad I don't have
Plus-
acid resistance on my Black Dragon chestplate, because technically it could still kill me, melt me to my bones. The Dragon breastplate would be fine, but
Yeah.
I would be dead.
It's true.
Because that's how it works. I think you have to have like a full plate or something to get the resistance or something like
At
that.
5 hit points.
Ow! Well, Khandes, it's your turn.
Jesus Christ.
The double crit does it very well.
Well, also it landing right where it can reach me right away.
I want
too.
to point out, double crit is what brought me to 5 HP last time. During the end of the last fight at the from the underground area.
Well, I'm going to rage.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good
So-
that'll do you right now.
Well, it'll give me hit points.
Oh yeah, I need to increase my hit points from the increase to my const.
Oh my god.
2 times 15 is 30 plus 185 is. Yeah, I also did all the math to make sure like the things I enchant, like because there was something that I enchanted or added enchantments to, I should say, and I did the math to make sure that the additions of the enchantments wouldn't take more than like a week or something like that. So I assumed and also my breastplate and shield, I actually didn't wear them during the last during the Brother Rescue series and everything that we've done recently because I figured they were off getting enchanted, so I actually had them clicked off on my sheet. Just to let you know, I actually did think about that kind of thing.
Would a 5-foot step back take me out of its reach at least?
Everything but Spite. Spite is a 15-foot reach.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be in its face in a second.
So
Well,
like,
then it's not.
oh, actually no, this is 20 feet away if you go here. I think, right?
Well, you need, but I'm going to become big, so actually it's not going to help anyway.
Yeah, actually,
Well,
so
you
like,
can
yeah, like yeah, like if you take a step, if you go become big, yeah, you still have a range.
Yeah. Oh, but I could do...
Do you want to become
Actually-
big? Do you want me to make you big?
I do want to be big, but I know of something else I think I'm going to do.
No.
I gotta look up. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something because.
I understand. Things went very different path all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're planning one
Well,
thing
I'm
and then
also
suddenly you're at
normally
5
not
HP.
in the very front.
Yeah, I don't know why I put myself in the very back. I'm sorry about that.
That's why I was just like, okay. But,
Oh, look at the bright side, you're hasted.
yes, I am hasted.
That would help.
You're speedy.
Yeah, but I don't want to take an attack of opportunity either.
I mean, it's only one attack.
I probably
that
won't
could.
crit.
Well, probably will hit though. It's got a plus 26.
I mean,
20,
You could
25
actually-
currently.
here's something you can do. You can delay, and I'm gonna run into it because I'm gonna have to get melee range, meaning
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
have to, meaning it's gonna have to AOP me if it want. It might AOP me, and then you can be free to move.
Oh, let me see something. Times
Because like
30.
once I'm in threat range, it can AOP me, meaning it'll AOP me as I move closer.
Mhm.
Also, I now have a belt of PP. Belt of physical I abbreviate all my amulet of MF, cloak of res, boots of SNS, but physical perfection is what the belt is. So
Yes, I realize, but you'll see.
I know.
Actually, I just. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Okay, so let me
He's
see.
got himself a plan. He's gonna yell it and
I am going to.
Mhm.
Cast my. Storm Step and
Ooh.
teleport through them.
Oh
okay.
no.
Nice.
Spell failure.
I have that feat that I can boost.
Yeah, your spell
it.
fire should be lower.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you have to choose to use it basically. But yeah, it would get.
It's just a swift action to be like, I'd use this.
Yes. So I actually the spell failure won't matter then
Okay.
because I'll pass with that.
It's still
Okay.
important to note.
Yeah,
It is.
so it will still get spell resistance.
Yep.
Not the lady, but the dragon. So I'll have to roll for that, and then I have to make.
But if
some
it fails, you still teleport, right?
yes, you would still teleport. It just would not be affected by the lightning or the damage from it.
Whoomp.
So
Actually, whoomp. There we go.
Sabina, I'm gonna roll her reflex. Just
Nice.
as
It's going well for her.
Yeah, so she would take the 15.
Yeah, I rolled shit on the damage. 2 ones in there.
I will need a caster level check to see if you affect the dagger.
What do I do for caster level check?
Click the caster
Should
level button.
It should be under spell section, towards the top.
Curious if you can actually make this
Concentration.
check.
Should be able to, because I think Joe's cast level is high enough.
I guess. I think that's it.
Nope.
Ah.
Definitely not spell
You roll a
resist
6,
14.
so that's pretty low.
Yeah.
But yes, you could even with your level 8. I will say that's within reach. With more than just a 20. I'll tell you
The
how
only
much more.
downside to you doing that and not doing delay your action, like I said, is that I don't get +1 to AC for charging through you.
Oh, no. Sorry, but it got me further away. I did some damage, and
You're good. You're good.
Right.
I'm just.
Ada!
I've literally gotten it once. I think the entire game, the +1 to AC.
Mhm.
Anyway, let me click the charge button. So that way
Ooh.
I'll have my AC appropriate. Also form
Yep.
the dragon button.
Mhm.
Why is my AC at -2? What?
Can't hit that.
Oh, from the charge. I'm done. Okay.
From the charge.
Yeah, literally the thing I just clicked. And I'm doing pounce on the dragon.
You would charge to the start.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It has to be the closest, like the closest straight line to dragon, but that is still acceptable. Alright, you can charge there. Make your full attack on the dagger.
Okay. Now, hopefully this works.
We'll take a look.
So I edited my macro.
Ooh.
Shit. That is a lot of error messages.
Nice.
I don't see anything, so...
Yeah, because if macros fail, they only show to you. Okay, I'm just going to do my old one, which should work good enough for now.
Okay.
I think it just doesn't have my keen.
Okay.
So let me do my old one, which is, this one.
Okay.
That's not great.
No, that's pretty bad.
So...
A 1, a 7, and a
yeah.
14. But
I'm going to tell you, one of these is hidden. The 42 will indeed hit. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, also, I technically don't have the acid damage, but instead I... it's fine. We'll just say I have the other amulet on until I can fix whatever I blew up on my thing.
And your attack counts as magical, which is important to note.
Yep.
So from that, so it will be 31 damage you will deal to it. Alright. It has been damaged. Avona.
I'm gonna move over to here. I'm gonna look at what's... I have this cool arcane vision. What the fuck's going on here? Let me ping it for you.
Yeah.
I think I have it on my sheet. Did I not? We're on. I don't know. I just can't remember what. Yeah, it's level 33 spell. Yeah, what's going on over here?
Okay. So. Different kind of concentration, discerns aura locations.
This is just permanently active.
Oh, the problem is I'm an idiot and I typed strength as strength.
Okay. Make a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft, sure.
Yeah.
It's alphabetical order. You'd think I'd be able to find it faster. Damn, that's a bad roll.
Still, nonetheless, it's 15
Just a 2
plus spell level, so the DC's 24 at minimum, I think. So I guess you automatically get it if you get plus 20.
I think it's plus 27.
So I don't think you'd have to roll this in the future. You can determine schools of magic. There are 3 auras, I think.
3 auras.
3 auras? Let me just check to make sure. On the dragon, and 1 on Sabine, other than magic items. She has magic items.
That makes sense.
Still didn't do anything.
Let me just check what these are. Her aura is a transmutation aura. Pretty low level, I would say.
Say an enchantment aura.
I will let you know. Give me a second. The nice dragon has a conjuration and abjuration auras on it.
Okay.
I can spell this correctly. That's how it's spelled. And also has an enchantment effect on it.
I'm gonna target the enchantment effect.
Okay.
With the dispel magic.
Okay.
This does not have spell resistance as well. This just happens. I have to make a roll depending on the spell level, I think.
I have to check how this works, though, too, because the spell might not work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try this, because there's not a lot more useful things I can do right now. That enchantment is a little suspicious. So maybe we can convince this dragon to just go away. We can offer him a shitload of copper coins.
Mm-hmm. I would need a caster level check.
Okay. I will roll that.
It is 11 plus the spell's caster level. I will just let you know. So I've got to go figure that out.
Roll 29.
Okay, now I have to figure out who cast this because that makes a goddamn difference. Who put this on there? Oh, there's 2 enchantment effects. I'm sorry.
I'm just targeting one of them. Whichever's the stronger one is the one I'm targeting first.
Okay. It would be that one, I think. I have to check their spell level now. Give me a second to figure out which one of these. Because I did not notice there was a second one of the spells. There's technically 2 of them. So keep on looking. That one is that level. And that one is that level. Now I have to see the caster level of this person. That is technically less. So it's that. Okay. What is your... Where are you? There you are.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it working.
Okay.
I'm still broken. Forgot about that.
So, an effect will end on it.
Sick. That's my turn.
There you go. I have to figure out how that functions.
I'm gonna do this again to the other one next turn. Still alive.
Yeah. Okay. So doesn't make a difference right now. So she's just going to do the same thing she did before. It's a pretty damn good roll again. Ada, you can see this. You're up close. You're in a little bit of battle, but you can roll me. I don't kind of check would be. You can roll a sense mode. Let's see what you do.
It is a very good stat of mine. I just rolled like trash. 37. There we go.
Okay. You're able to tell Sabine is giving terrible orders to this thing with its ride. She is riding it very terribly. And it's something that, like, a person that's trained like her shouldn't do.
Interesting.
You know,
it's once again flat-footed with -4 AC, -4 to attack. I will tell you.
Okay, here's my thought. Here's my theory. Sabina is being mind-controlled.
What effects did Sabina have on her? Were there any enchantments on her?
You did not detect any enchantments. But again, magic items could not be noticeable the same way. So she does seem to be decked out in equipment, as an armored knight. So that's kind of thing. But yes, you can definitely sense there is definitely something. It's more than just miscommunication between the two of them. She does seem to be spurning it in very negative ways. It hasn't. It itself just kind of goes along with it mostly. Anyway, Lowry doesn't have a lot she can do to help out. So,
does she have any healing wands or anything?
Sure. She'll start making her way towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She is hasted.
We gave her all of what's her face, all of Zardris' healing wands.
So she's gonna double move over to here. It still will take her double move even with haste, because she is avoiding the dragon's area. Okay, the dragon will go.
Sorry, Ada.
It's not gonna power attack again.
I'm
just
fine
because,
with that.
I'm just gonna say it's not gonna power attack because because the orders are also not having it do that too. It's just gonna do normal attacks at a -4. I'm just gonna do some clicks. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay,
no
what is your
crits
AC?
at least.
My AC currently. Hold on, let me double check if this is correct because this feels low. Hold on.
That's important. Now there's a -4 to a bunch of these, so it is important. These were not Joe murder rolls, but they were still high. So
Yeah. Well, normally I also have my ablative armor, which would have had me up a little bit more too.
Correct. Oh right. I think what the issue is that my ability. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good.
Yeah. So what's your AC?
29 right now.
Okay. So there will be one of the claws and one of the wings will miss you. So the 19 claw will miss and the 9 wing damage. So that's 22 and 7 acid, 28 and 25.
25 total.
No. Let me add it together. I can.
Yeah,
add
my brain's a little bit dead today.
Yeah. So 7 acid damage if that matters.
It does. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, and I will add that in there just to record. Add all these numbers together. It is 82 damage from 4 sources if that matters.
It does.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, actually, okay. The acid would matter because technically the 7 I would not get the resistance.
Okay.
So it's 7. Let me just do this. There's an easy way to do this. -7. Anyway, I'll start doing that.
Okay.
While Khandes goes.
Yeah, Khandes. Khandes, what are you gonna do? Oh, sorry.
As a quick action, I'm going to do sip from my jacket a potion of Cure Serious.
How would you call? Oh god! That's painful.
3d8 plus what?
3d8 plus 5.
Plus 5.
Yep.
8. So 18 points.
Hey.
That's
In
better.
Back in the game.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Stone Skin on myself.
Okay. Deals more damage per attack. That's probably helpful since it's DR 10 adamantine per attack. And it's a lot of attacks. Alright. Then we will switch back to Ada.
Okay. I ended up taking only 54 damage after everything. I just started punching it into a calculator because my brain was not working. Well, I might as well full attack, especially now that I have my correct macro working. So, kerpow.
Okay. Let's check here. Alright. The last attack's the only one that hits again.
I am.
So
yeah, I'm actually rolling very poorly.
damage. So I have to do some quick math. There you go.
Why is there an attack 4? There should not have been an attack 4 technically, because attack 4 means. Or is there?
I mean, you are hasted. Did I include it in here? Was that attack 5?
Well, we'll count that. Technically, that should be an attack 5. Hold on, let me do that. Or no, technically that's not included in here. Let me do an extra attack because I forgot about that.
Check.
Because that's a full BAB. Ignore attack 4. Attack 4 doesn't
So I'm going to tell you, and you're not going to be happy, but that will miss.
It's 39 AC, isn't it?
Maybe.
I mean, we hit a 40.
There's. I'm going to tell you, Avona, you're probably familiar with 2 of the spell auras it probably has on it, aka Shield and Mage Armor.
Yeah.
Which means I only have to roll a 10 to hit it on my first and final attacks, and that's how bad I've been rolling.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can hit it and do some decent damage to it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Avona, what are you going to do?
Okay, I have too many dumb plans. I'm gonna do the one that's less stupid. I want to try and take Sabina alive because something weird is going on here.
Something really weird is going on.
I'm going to cast Limited Wish, and I'm going to turn Limited Wish into Dominate Person. I'm going to try to dominate Sabina.
Okay.
Will save, please.
Oh, I'm also... never mind.
I'll click this.
Does she have spell resistance? I don't think
She does
did.
not.
Okay. She is dominated.
I'm gonna just check something she has.
Only thing is, then she's not giving the orders of the dragon.
Oh, I can just
and
tell her to
dragons-
continue doing that. It's one round. This basically... I'm seeing if this breaks her out of this.
Okay. So what are you saying to her?
We do. I assume we share a common language.
You do speak probably common.
I'm going to... I have to see how specific I can get with Dominate Person.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and get her to... Because she is controlling the dragon poorly.
Yes.
I want to get her to control it even worse than that for one round.
Okay. Alright, I will assign her a penalty to her ride check then. We'll just do that. Well,
That's a good roll.
I'm gonna click on this Dragon Sense Movement and see what that goes for. The dragon noticed something, but I don't... How much of a penalty would it be? Would it give?
It says I can generally force the subject to perform as I desire.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I could just tell her to fail. Like in a non-mechanical term.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think what's going to happen is Lowry will heal you and then we'll see what happens. Lowry has I assume she's got some kind of wand on her. So I'm gonna roll 48 plus 7 on you, Joe. So 26 health you get. Anyway.
Yay.
The dragon is going to toss Sabine off of it, and then just lay into her. Then.
That's fine. We can revive her. Probably.
And it's going to... I had it set up for this. I'm just going to roll this here, and we'll see what we roll.
Oh, God, crit.
Rest in peace, Sabina.
There are some penalties it was taking because it was power attacking. Let me make a check for her. I don't know if she dismounted very well. I put the ride as a skill. Because that's a 2. That she would. Okay. Well, I will see. That. It no longer has that. So. Alright. Do some math. Then. Okay. It will lay into her. She will still be standing.
That's good.
Well, she's technically down on the ground. But she's not unconscious.
That's fine. She'll be okay.
Yeah. You can hear it yell something in Draconic, which I assume is... It's betrayer!
Sorry, what'd you say?
It's a betrayer!
Okay.
Seems very upset with her. Anyway, that was its turn. it mauled her a lot. Anyway,
I'm hoping this
Khandes.
pulls her onto our side.
Well,
It probably
I'm good.
really had just been kind of drunk. Like, you would have probably sensed with the Draconic probably were kind of drunk and complaining a little bit the entire time, but not really like doing much. Even with what you,
I mean,
undid some,
I'll-
you see.
Even I speak Draconic, and I was right next to it.
I'm
So
a wizard. I just know it for some reason. I don't
I'm
actually know
gonna-
the reason why wizard gets it.
I'm gonna move there.
Well, the reason wizards get it is because it's the magic language, and
Yeah, a lot of it arcane stuff.
And let's see what happens.
Alright.
well, supposedly even speaking the
I
spells,
only
I
get
think
one
you speak
attack,
Draconic.
so
Oh, did you move?
yeah, I moved. Oh, but let me do something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna also turn on my electrical damage. This will
Ooh,
be.
fancy.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
I gave it a shot. I probably rolled really shitty.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a freaking. Jesus
Nice.
Christ! I've been rolling horrible this game.
Ada,
So
I'm
have
just
I.
gonna note, if you move to over here, you would be technically flanking Khandes.
Okay, I can 5-foot step.
From his angle of attack, from reach. That might make a difference. I will let you
That'll
know.
help.
It no longer has a -4 to AC, so it's
Yeah.
harder to hit, even. Nor to attack.
Hmm.
I also only got one attack and I rolled shit.
I'm gonna do my. Well, then again, it has a pretty high AC, so maybe I should do my strength to attack, because that has a higher chance to hit. I could also just switch up my attacks entirely and focus on attacking rather than damage. Also, I had charge click still. Whoops. I'm going to switch to Crane and fight defensively. Because I'm just going to full attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still rolling absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Wow. A 3, a 12.
Also, if you're curious about like the different forms, you'll
That's
notice that
quite
like
bad.
the last form I was doing like 30 to 40 damage a hit, and now I'm doing like 20s because that's just 15. to
Oh,
20s.
okay. So I did miscalculate some things, but that's fine. It wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Yeah, I still don't know why there's a bite for.
So,
There should
She
not be a
isn't
bite for.
prone technically, and she will have said something when she kind of dismounted and kind of came off. And she does cry out. I'm sorry, I missed this. She would say, "We need to kill this beast fast before it realizes it has an entire city at hand to destroy." Lavona.
Sabina said that?
Okay.
Yes.
Remind me again what auras were on this dude.
An enchantment, and then a a conjuration and abjuration.
That's what you get for siding with a black. Actually, that's what
I'm
you get for
gonna
siding with a black dragon. The
I'm
worst
gonna
dragons.
snip the abjuration off of him.
Okay. I think I still need a cast.
Yeah, you do. You still do.
Mm-hmm. I know the DC.
Ooh, that's bad.
But I'm not
Yeah.
good.
Damn. As a 1. Yeah. I'm gonna reposition a little bit.
We've been all rolling dog shit.
I'm gonna reposition.
Jeez, you have 215 health?
Over here.
Yes, I had a if you remember the dragon
the
half
dragon
dragon template gave me
yeah.
+6 constitution, and then I
Oh
got
my
the
God.
belt and then I got the belt of physical perfection +4, which gave me an additional +4 because before I had a 1 to strength only.
Jesus Christ.
So I basically got
Just making sure.
+10 to Constitution. So I went from like 105 health or something to like 100 to 215.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, yeah, no, I gained 100 health basically. Yeah, 100 from 115 to 215.
Yeah. You definitely are the tank now.
No, I gained 90 health because it's 15 times.
You gained a buttload.
Yeah.
All right.
15 times 5.
I guess she's going to, with flanking, she's going to take advantage of flanking with you since she's also fighting it now. She's going to falchion it with +2. Let's see if she's.
I gained 75 HP. That's how much I gained.
So,
Critical.
neither of those I think is a nat 20, unfortunately, meaning that I don't think she auto hits it. So all those will miss, unfortunately. Lowry's gonna move up and make some chain attacks, I guess.
Or she can keep healing me.
I guess you can keep healing. She was gonna try to help.
I don't want her to go down.
I don't know what launch you have. I have a cure moderate. I have 15 health. There you go. I just don't know what launch you gave her.
We gave her all the ones that, or that Zardris had.
Let's see here. What does this thing want to do? I think it's going to split its attacks because it kind of doesn't like all of them. So it's going to bite you, Khandes, because it can reach you with its bite. Claw at Sabine, and hit the person behind it with its wings and tail. Ada. So bite for Khandes. What's your AC?
That'll hit.
So
Nom.
27. 2 attacks in Sabine, which of 1 will hit her. Damage.
11 and
She's still standing. And then on Ada, you get 2 wings and a tail. If the tail will miss, will be wings.
All those will miss because my ace. I did fight defensively stance, so now
All right.
now my AC is 39.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Khandes.
Okay, time to go all ham on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more for the haste.
What is this guy's AC? It's crazy.
That's a 20, so that will hit, but it will not confirm. So you will get a hit on it.
I will also activate my bone breaker gauntlets just for the hell of it and see if it happens.
Fort save.
Yeah, give me a. I'll ping it. Give me 1 second. I just gotta find it. Bonebreaker. There it is. Oh, I can't ping it, but yeah, it is a DC 11 will save.
Ah, well, I mean, it didn't roll 1.
It was worth a shot.
It was, yeah.
Well, at least I did some decent damage with the one hit. I don't know what it is with my freaking rolls today.
Ada.
Okay. Well,
Its AC is also ridiculous. Oh, those all would be at +2, just so you know, because of the flanking.
That's true.
I wanna. You know what?
Doesn't change much, unfortunately, right now.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I want
Are
to try
you
my
going to
new
use
thing.
your breath?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, I can click this reflex button, we'll see what I roll.
Oh, God.
It will take half damage.
It will. Okay, let me click the button. Does
You have been
the
rolling
thing that I set up.
ridiculously well.
Yeah,
I
Tantus,
have-
you have been rolling amazing.
I'm rolling well today. Apparently.
Boom.
We're all rolling crap.
56 damage, DC 24.
Well, it will make it. So it will be 28 damage.
How honestly, that's about as well I've been doing anyway with my shitty rolls, so I'm happy with that.
So is that okay? Avona, what do you want to do?
Reading a spell. Because it says spell resistance, but I read text on it, so I have to parse what that means.
I understand. There are things like that.
That's not worth casting, then, alright. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I maybe just roll the gamble and try to get past its spell resistance. I just have to figure out what spell I want to cast. Okay, I know what I'm going to cast. I will roll spell resistance. Check.
Please God.
Oh my god.
We'll make it.
Alright. I am within range of this, yes. Yes, I am. I think this... I don't know if this is set up right. It might be. I'm going to click the button.
Okay.
I'm going to do that to it. I have to roll touch attack first. I always forget to do that, sorry. It's a ranged touch attack. It's a 25.
Yes, even with...
I'm going to assume it has bad touch. It's a dragon.
Yes.
It's a huge creature.
Yeah.
It'd be 51 cold damage.
Okay.
And hold on. This is maybe important. 1 dex damage. 1 drain, rather.
Does that do anything?
Probably not.
Yes-ish?
I like the ish.
Ish? Yes-ish. Alright, well, Sabine's in really bad shape. She's gonna take a step back and drink a potion.
Sure.
She has. Just because, it would probably help. So she has. That's what she has. So I'm going to roll 16 plus 5, so 20. There we go. Okay. Alright. Lowry will... I guess just ask if she should help heal this lady here.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
So she'll move up and be within threat range and do another wand, so she'll incur. So 17. Alright. Dagran's turn. So Dagran's gonna take a step.
I just shot fire up its butt.
Yeah, but it's gonna do something because it doesn't have someone directing it anymore. It's having it move melee attacks. So it can do a nice.
Weapons.
Yeah, I have to draw from the corner.
This is gonna be bad.
Just through
this is gonna hurt for
everything
all of
that
you.
exists. Yeah, you know what? There you
But
go.
at least I'm not there.
It's
Yeah, the person
unlikely to
with the most
kill
health.
me.
I need reflex saves from everybody then.
Sick.
I have to see its DC.
29. 29 is a pretty good roll for me.
28.
Yeah. I will roll.
Probably
this
in the
check
it's
for this
probably in
lady.
the high 20s.
And I'll roll a d20 here. Oh,
No, Sabine's not doing so good.
We can revive her. It's fine.
Oh, and Lowry will make the save.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Alright, I have to... Did I set this up just click it?
Hey, you know, Sabine will
Don't
die defending
know
the city. It's fine.
Let's see if that
I
works.
mean, it's
63. I think that's correct.
That looks right.
yeah.
All right.
It should,
So
yeah,
Sabine-
18's
Sabine will be
Actually, now
unconscious
know
but
that
alive.
18 means it's CR 18 creature.
Fine.
Because apparently dragons get a number of dice equal to their hit dice. Well, it doesn't mean it's CR.
So 31, and then -5 for
Yeah.
my resistance.
Larry will have taken 31. I'll just make
26.
note of how much damage she's taken.
What was the half on the 31?
You will have made it. DC was indeed 26. So those are good rolls. But Sabine is unconscious currently. She is only at -4, so she's not down by much. Let me just roll it. I don't know if it'll matter, but hey, 2.
She'll be alright.
2 rounds before he gets to do that again. Anyway, Khandes.
It might matter.
It could matter.
I will continue to try to get this thing down as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I still... Oh, no, I don't have... Whoop. And one more attack.
I keep forgetting to do the extra attack. I'm. Oh well. My it would have been a 1 anyway.
I did forget something on the dragon. That's fine. It's okay.
Did I at least hit once?
You did. I have to look up something. I got something.
44 and a 39 is pretty good.
Let's see something. What is that?
So I have no idea, like, why I wrote this little, because it's in Excel and it just basically, but I have no idea why I basically wrote the code in the way that I did. It's actually very terribly written. Which is why I keep having issues with it.
I gotta check something real quick.
I should just go through and change a lot of this. The problem is that it has to, like, put code together that can then run the code for Roll20, which is a pain.
Damn it. You're just in if I do that. Well, no, I was gonna use my quaking. I was gonna do my quaking thing, which.
Oh. I mean, what does it do? Let
me double check that. Within 5 feet radius, -5 within a 5-foot radius spread, a 10-foot cone or a 20-foot long. Oh, line. Oh no. Okay, I can just do it in a 10-foot, or 5-foot radius. Oh, I can do it in a 10-foot cone because that'll be minus. Yeah, I could do it in. Oh yeah, just do it in a 5-foot radius actually. 5-foot radius spread I could do, and try to trip it. You can trip any size too. So
10-foot cone, you said?
I could do 10-foot cone or a 5-foot radius. I could just do a 5-foot radius and it's not going to hit anyone.
Okay. Well,
I do need something from everybody
but I'm also
that I forgot.
Did a fear aura check?
Yeah, fear aura check.
I feel like it doesn't matter at this point.
No, I mean it might matter.
I mean, I'd probably fail it, so I'd probably have to leave. Oh, well, no, actually, that's a 25. That might be okay.
That's probably not okay.
That's probably also not okay.
I don't think it's runaway fear aura from leaving.
Wait,
the universal one.
Your will save is higher than mine now. I have a +10, you have a +12.
Yeah, because of what I got from
I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, you're genie. You're right. Yeah.
For fewer hit dice in it, that's true.
But I rolled dog shit.
I mean, I did too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled more dog shit.
So, I'm going to assume, because it doesn't say that the dragon has you being, under its frightful thing, frightened. Normally, it's you're only shaken as the base one. So you would be shaken.
I mean, that doesn't change any of the outcomes for these hits.
It really hasn't changed a lot. But
for how many turns?
As long as you.
It's just when you're in the aura, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're within 30 feet of it.
I don't.
Great.
So I guess
Hey, I'm not within 30 feet of it.
Maneuver check.
Yes, you need a combat maneuver check.
What's that? CMB or CMD?
CMD.
Yeah.
Well,
CMD is your defense.
That's
CMB
right.
is your battle.
will not trip it.
It was worth a
Your
shot.
Honestly speaking, it was not a bad roll either.
Probably has like a plus 50 to trip because it's four-legged.
No, only gets +4 extra from the normal CMD.
I know. I'm just giving the. I just find it's just an annoying thing. That's why I said it like that.
Mhm.
Like, oh, here's a beast. How many legs does it have?
Ada.
Oh, what? Okay, that was. Can you not? Okay, that was so weird. My sheet just flew off screen, and like I could only see the bare sliver of the bottom.
There-
I have no idea why that happened.
It's a big spooky dragon, but you don't have like no hit dice, and it doesn't say dragons get under the universal rules and true dragons.
If you could move back up to flank with it.
Oh,
none of
yeah,
those
I'll do that too.
you can do.
Which is here.
I think so.
Yes.
That's not the right thing, but still gets the point across.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You will miss it a bunch of times. That puts us.
Jeez, my rolls are
Bonus.
terrible.
Oh, it's
Like
also
three.
its AC is ridiculous.
Well, its
24.
AC
Does that make it or fail?
That will not get
10.
through its.
Joe, I only need to roll.
Okay.
Well,
It's my
We
turn.
Okay.
don't know what
Actually,
its
because I
AC
switched-
is.
Tina, I'll roll
it's 30. It's 30. It's 39.
Ah,
That was with the -4, which it currently doesn't have.
so it's 43.
Oh, it's even higher. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 43. That's
Okay. I'm gonna have to switch to my. I'm gonna have to switch to attack form if I want to hit it.
She bleeds a little bit. But it's still there.
Wait, no, I am in attack form.
Loudly.
No, I'm in defense form. Wait, that doesn't change my to hit. Only gives me +1.
I mean, I could hit it, but
She's
Oh, I'm
gonna,
also shaken now, which gives me what? Like a minus what?
she's gonna take a step back out of its reach.
I have to roll pretty decently high.
And then,
Oh yeah, I'm a -2
Have-
now because of
have,
shaken. Ugh.
7 hit points, Khandes. There you go. This dragon's gonna go. Well, let's see here. I guess it's going to. Who has been annoying it the most? It's tough.
I've been
how
gnawing
is-
on its ankle.
Yeah, and
You've been gnawing on its ankle and blowing fire up its ass.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna do 3 and 3. It's gonna bite and wing at Khandes and claw and tail at Ada.
Does its wings have a 15-foot reach?
That's just gonna bite you and do all the rest on Ada. Does 35 hit you?
Yes. Yeah.
So 21 hit us, and then it's just I guess since it doesn't have reach with anything else, it's just gonna
11 and 3.
attack the rest onto you.
All of those. Actually, no, the 45 hits. Jeez.
Yeah. So it'll kind of
Uh,
bat you with its tail. Too.
minus
Click this counter down to 1.
5 plus 7. Because I've been very terrible at math, that's what I've been doing on my health. I've been doing I've been adding back in the damage resistance.
Oh,
My
God.
brain is not mathing right now.
Well. I can do. Alright. So I also have to keep track of how much my stone skin is taken.
Yes. Understand.
Okay. I guess I'll continue what I'm doing because I have nothing else I can really do that's useful because I'm probably not going to get to its spell resistance easily.
Wait, that's not right.
That is technically active. You're not a full. Unfortunately, not being full caster doesn't.
Yeah.
count in that case.
So hopefully I can roll some better dice.
Okay.
And oh no, that one would. Yeah, the 43 would be at an additional +4 technically, but
Yeah.
I think the 43 hits anyway.
Yeah. Ada.
I gotta double check one thing.
I'm very confused why my enhancement bonus is only giving me a +2 when I have it written down as a +3. I'll figure that out later. Yay. So let's just... Oh, it's my turn? Okay. I'm
Yes.
going to full attack.
Yep.
I also need to add in all my new damage attacks because I now have, like, other stuff.
Oh, I also would have tried to quake it again.
I thought I fixed the crit
Oh,
confirm.
then go ahead, roll the thing.
That's what I was double checking. I was like, 40. Oh no, that's 26. Never mind. That's not going to do it. I was like, I didn't. My thing was scrolled up.
Hold on. I need to roll my crit. There we go. I got an 18 to confirm. That attack.
No, none of
That's
those.
also not right. Wait, why do I now have a -15 to my... Why is
You
this
have
being
a
so
plus
weird?
15 and minus 15.
So I do want to say, yeah, my last attack should be not a
And
bite,
a minus
but
10 and a minus 15. What the
and
hell?
I should have a tail. Well, so it's basically
So I
giving
see,
me
I
a
see the
fourth
minuses
attack
for. Yeah.
for some reason. What is wrong with my code? That's what's wrong with my code. I am so dumb. Okay, I will fix that here in a second. But I've been counting them and trying to fix number 4 when it was broken. But then I just now remembered that it's 0 indexed, meaning 0 is 1, 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been fixing the wrong one. So technically that should be a +15. So that should be 18 plus 15 to confirm.
So 33 would not confirm.
Okay.
Alright.
So you got 1 hit?
So it still do the 15 damage, the 16 damage though.
Pavona.
Okay, I'm gonna try and snip that abjuration aura again.
Okay.
I'm just.
That
worried
might
'cause it's
do
gonna
it.
You do.
Breath soon.
You do. Its AC will drop.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Sabine will make a roll. Make a con check. No, she'll bleed out again a little bit.
I'm
I'll
gonna
fix that
say.
soon.
I'm going to say to our cleric lady, poke her if you can. Oh,
Okay, what was me is like trying to figure all that out literally was a fix that I did in like 2 seconds. Not that I got the right one.
Sure. She'll roll.
I mean,
some
I'm not
dice.
doing great, but she's bleeding out.
So she'll do a little bit of healing on Sabine. Have her at least kind of. Anyway, this dragon is just going to take a step up because it really has begun to dislike Khandes more than anything. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie.
die. I'm
Godspeed.
gonna die then.
Yeah, probably.
It's still going to attack Ada, but it's going to go for bite and 2 claws on you, and then just use the wing and tail on Ada. It will not hit with one of its
last
things.
one will miss, but
And Ada, those are on you.
The last 3?
Yeah.
17 and 3.
You might be barely up. None of those hit me.
Plus,
It did roll for you, which is good for you.
I mean, yes.
19.
It's been rolling like it's been rolling amazingly, so.
Oh, well, because of my stone skin, I am still okay.
Ooh.
I'm at 19.
All right.
You only need 1 HP.
Yeah, well, it's your turn, Khandes.
Motherfucker. I am going to take a 5-foot step that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I'll continue swinging at it because
Yeah.
we got to get this thing out of here.
Mm-hmm.
First one's technically at a +4, so that's a 41,
All right.
and I got one more attack.
Mhm. The first one will hit just because of the reduction in AC by Vona. So, Ada is still standing. It's very beat up. You've been beating up very well, but it's still standing. It's still standing.
That's how that song
5
goes.
foot.
Yeah.
I'm just
Maybe
worried
giving
because it's
a-
probably going to breathe next round.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you've been giving us the flanking bonus to its AC, right?
I have.
I wasn't flanking there because you were back, so
Well, that time, yeah.
yeah.
I get the flanking bonus every time.
Do
You
a
tend not to
Hail Mary
because
on
it
my
keeps
turn.
moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Jump
gonna
on its
do...
back.
Oh,
This
wait!
terrible
Hold on.
riding
Okay,
commands.
wait. Do dragons have fear immunity?
Technically, no.
Because when I crit, it technically is shaken now.
You didn't actually hit it.
You hit it, but you didn't
rolled
crit
a
it.
19. No.
Oh,
It was a 19.
Only 20s are automatic hits?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You crit threat in case you actually hit it, but the roll was low enough that you didn't actually hit it, unfortunately. Because it was a 19 and below its AC.
Oh, I
Well,
forgot
okay,
to do
again, there should be... It should have been plus 15 because it did it poorly.
It
Yes.
might not matter, but
At the
here's-
time
no.
that you rolled it with the plus 15,
Got it. Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yes.
I'm hoping to get a 20 on one of those rolls.
Whew.
I don't think I can hit it fighting defensively. Also,
No.
my rolls are still garbage.
Yes. Is that all of them? Is that you still need the haste?
I still need the haste attack, yes. The single attack. It's not part of my Mac. Oh!
Oh.
Hey, that will hit.
That will-
It
yeah,
won't
that will
crit
hit.
confirm, so it's not a
But that
normal
doesn't
hit.
matter. It is now shaken because
That
I crit it.
Well, you didn't crit it.
You didn't
that's what I'm
crit it.
saying.
You didn't.
You have to confirm it to actually crit it.
You just.
But
But
Let
that
me look at the
doesn't
roll.
matter, though. It had 5 health left. You killed it.
Oh
Fair
my
enough.
Oh.
god.
I drop a positive pulse on Sabina.
Can someone heal me before
Hold
I
on,
shrink?
hold on. No, I got you.
I
There
rip
you
off
go.
its leg and beat it to death with it.
You will heal.
Superior dragons will always rule.
Do the math.
I
Add
am the
15 to that.
superior dragon.
All
What
of
was
these losers get some healing.
That's 17.
Plus 15.
Oh, plus 15. Oh,
I
shit.
have to check.
So that's
something.
32.
Should be fine.
Also, just remember you have potions, so you can just drink a few before you shrink.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing what I would. I if I shrink now, I'm fine. So, well, I'm not
Okay.
fine, but I'm not dead. Because right now I'm at 51.
I mean, I'll walk over and see if I can stabilize her if she's not healed.
Oh, she was healed
back
up. She is
Okay.
positives. Uh-huh.
Well,
I just
that
wasn't sure
also
if that was enough.
that pulse hit all of us.
It didn't hit me. It was a 5 foot.
15 foot
15 foot,
area.
you just weren't
I was
there.
still like over
This is
here,
a very
so-
much
yeah.
an emergency. These guys are really hurt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god. That was ridiculous.
Actually, in theory, I could have gotten it because I killed it and then I could have moved up. No, I didn't because I full attack. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you have defeated the dragon. She's just kind of lying there. Let's see.
Well,
Is there
you
any-
can shrink me.
I'm gonna cast something on her.
What does it take to harvest scales from a dragon?
Time. And certain, I think, like survival. I think it is to harvest materials from natural animals.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
this up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this on her.
Okay. So, let's see. I guess what she would do because she's in. What do you want me to do?
I I mean, we should probably shackle her just in case.
Why did it call you traitor?
I'm going to shackle her.
Yeah.
I have shackles.
She won't resist. Well, I assume because it felt like I was betraying it for the actions against it. Though it was extreme, I believe the Queen had placed a geas upon it. To note, that's what you broke the enchantment of.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It would have actually gotten a penalty to all its stats if it still had the geas on it.
Oh well. What's the other enchantment aura?
Dominate monster, which is technically a lower level than geas. Is it? Oh no, it wasn't. You should have been. I read the wrong one. I'm sorry. I read the dominate person accidentally because I was thinking it was level 4 and level 6. I clicked on the wrong one, which would have made it more annoying because if its dominate is gone, it takes the air and then just uses breath weapons and aerial tactics.
That's fine. We don't need to deal with that.
Oh, I love
And then ravages
D&D.
the city. Yeah.
Or I love Pathfinder. You need a feat to harvest animal parts. You can't just harvest it.
I mean, like, I would allow for certain parts to be harvested, like the scales aren't difficult, but you would need some kind of skill. Like, I think for a feat, you can get special things for it for various reasons beyond just, like dragon scales and dragon hides, very common, easy. That one I wouldn't, like, complain too much about if we were trying to get that. But, like, you know, other components that might be more important, I would say you'd need, like, a special skill, which in this case would be a feat.
I'm going to cut the head off.
You do not.
Skill's unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Trophy.
Yeah, because technically it doesn't require a roll. It just takes time, and you need the feat. But if you want to make it a roll, we can.
As you said, I assume it assumes that my actions were anathema to betraying it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you intend to do now?
Surrender to you. That is why I came here.
Why would you surrender to us?
Because I have regret.
Not in this instance now when we have you surrounded.
I regret everything that the Queen is doing. I wanted to escape and thought since you were great, you could slay the dragon, and which was a great threat to the city, and then I could surrender to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Oh,
she's dominated right now.
Well, domination's only one round.
No, it's days. Dominate person. 1 day per level.
Oh, I mean, I broke enchantment, so it's gone.
Oh, you cast break enchantment.
Yeah,
oh.
I cast break enchantment. That's gone.
Oh, okay. Then I should be like, I'm sorry, but everything that happens and has happened, I wanted to believe Velosa. I wanted to, but she's not what she was. She's not the woman I was.
She has been cursed.
Still,
our goal is to break it. Whether she survives or not however, is...
It's still a question.
Yes.
If your words are true, you could help us to that goal. You would know the inner workings of the castle.
I know a lot about what's going on. Castle.
I'm gonna look at you guys like, should we head back?
Yeah, I mean, we should head... I mean, we can take her to the hideout. I mean...
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say it because it's like
Actually, I'm gonna say like
I'm not.
I will
reading her
tell
as
you,
well
you
as
sense
are.
there is like emotional turmoil in her heart. Certainly.
I'm going to Ivona. Do you, by any chance, have blindness prepared?
Yes.
I mean,
I
we
think
You
should
could just use a
blindfold her.
blindfold.
Shut up.
We're both just like, we can just blindfold her.
and then Ada has the look of, I was overcomplicating this. Clearly, look on her face.
I can also just get us there a lot quicker.
Actually, yes, you could also just teleport us straight there. She won't know the
Yes.
way.
Probably would
Thank
be
you for that.
wonderful. I could use a lie down.
Alright. I'll ask everyone kindly to please gather around and hold hands. Someone at least has to be touching her so she can be taken as well. And I'll
Fair.
bap us to the hideout.
Kumbaya, Vona, kumbaya.
So you'll teleport to the dead ones with Sabine in tow. She won't fight you. She'll come along.
We will have to put you somewhere secure. I'm sure you understand.
Whatever you want. I'm sorry. It is hard for me here. I made the decision to come to you, to surrender to whatever powers be. I do know that I have done many horrible things in the name of someone I believed in so much.
You went down a difficult path. People can make mistakes and come back.
I know what it is like to do horrible things in the name of someone you deeply loved and cared for.
Khandes just kind of sits there thinking about smashing what's his name's head.
You did do a lot more to that guy than just smash his head.
And his body.
Yeah. You did use him as a decoy, which is a little fucked up.
She can provide you with some very decent information on the current layouts and information of the castle. Now, granted, it won't be like a full detail. She's not like an architect. She doesn't know everywhere in the castle. But she knows where generally like a lot of the Grey Maidens in the castle are assigned. Various important people. She would be privy to the areas that both the false seneschal and the current leader of the Red Mantis are located in the castle. She will inform you that she would be willing to side with the rebellion in fight, but she does not want to attack the castle. She was going to stay away from that as well.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're going to use her for information. I wouldn't want to go with her into the castle.
Also, like, I'm not going to lie, that entire battle wasn't the least private there was, so they know. So somewhere, the castle will eventually know that she's been captured.
Was a dragon?
Yeah.
In the middle of
killed
the
the
city.
dragon and
The dragon body is still there.
Yeah.
I
have a head.
The head is missing now.
I'll go out and spend some time harvesting it. What role?
I mean,
Survival
you
or
really
heal?
don't
Those
have.
are the two I noticed.
I'm going to tell you this: if you want to, you have to move the body. Of armed forces will come for it.
Yeah.
Technically, I think I could just tell.
That's what I'm saying. I said I'm going to go back out and grab it.
I think I can technically. Well, no, probably not, because it's probably a very heavy corpse.
Yeah. You might
It's a
be able to
huge
grab
creature
pieces
that counts for
of it.
teleportation.
I got a natural 20 on survival harvest.
What I'm saying is you don't have time to do it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unless
I
the
will-
opponent wants to teleport.
You know, before.
Please.
But the problem is, teleport does exist with a carry weight.
let me see here.
I don't know if that's just... Yeah,
Okay,
as long as
a
their
huge
weight doesn't
creature- a
exceed my
huge
maximum load.
A huge creature would count as 4 medium creatures for teleportation for other creatures to touch. I'll give it you, even if it's dead, you could use that on it, I guess, you know? Because there's a kind of creature limit.
Yeah, because I'm just going to tell you, if I can't teleport this thing, I don't want them to have it. I'm going to disintegrate the body.
That's fair, honestly.
So if you want to use 2 more teleports, you could get it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll drag it somewhere. Problem is, I don't want to drag it here to the place where there is a lot of undead energy. That might be bad.
I
It's
don't know
missing
what you're
its
talking
head. It's missing its head, and I'm gonna like carve it up. What's the worst that can happen?
No, plenty.
I think I will actually...
Just teleport it out to the Schwanti.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna send it. It's over there. I don't know, they can have some dragon meats as a feast or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't actually eat a black dragon. That one might not be safe to eat.
I'm going to agree with that one. I do not think it's safe to eat.
I can make plenty of dragon hide armor.
I mean, that is actually my... I think it might be interesting to potentially upgrade my hide and breastplate into something better. Potentially. I'll have to look into it. But...
Alright. So,
that's why I wanted to harvest it, because it fits my current getup.
One of your problems is solved. The dragon is dead.
Yay!
I think 2 of our problems are solved.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sabina is captured.
Yep. So, what is the next thing you wish to do at this point in time for your plans?
I think we need to get Khandes some
Probably
sleep.
could talk about that during a break.
To rest.
Alright, why don't we take our break now? So mean snack, drink, and bathroom break. I was just trying to... I was seeing if you had a direction before we went to. But
I mean, not off the top of our head, no. Yeah.
Then we'll use break.
I mean, I have an idea.
So, alright, we'll be back in a little bit. So if we need to do any little things, we can...
So you can heal upworm.
Yes, you could have rest. Welcome back, everybody. Alright. So, certainly there was some discussion on what to do, and I can inform you, one of your questions can be answered, and it's not necessarily the best answer. Let me just see what the name of her job is. I guess Arbiter? A Arbiter has been assigned to the Queen and works with her, known as Vavana Dartru. It is the sister of your good association, Shani Dartru. Shani came to her. Sabine doesn't know what's happened to him, but she assumes the worst as she took him away, and she has been known for some horrible cruelties. So, whether Shani is alive or not, she doesn't know. But she did not assume that he would be in great shape even if he was. She has proven to be just as callous and cruel as Yulsa. So, turns out Ashani tried to basically save his sister, and she was maybe not savable.
Or also dominated.
Unfortunate for that guy.
Yeah. I mean, he was a nice guy. He kind of wanted to. You will also learn, so she would be probably pretty dangerous in the castle, and might be found, and often is found in the throne room, if not in her quarters. So, that is something to keep in mind. Other things that you can learn about, just a note, other than Togomor,
The queen is often in her quarters, or Vivana?
Vivana is often in her own quarters or in the throne room with the queen. So that's kind of where you can find her. So if you confront the queen, you might have to confront her, and she's some kind of spellcaster. So that's just something to keep in mind.
That's alright.
Apparently, Togomor brought with him a powerful devil of some kind, known as Semingnato. I'll put his name in chat here. It is quite a name.
Who brought the devil?
Togomor, Seneschal.
Oh, okay, the new seneschal.
Yeah. So it is just described as horrific creature, which seems to have moved in along with it, along with a number of other devils that are infesting that are in the castle. Another thing that Sabine will know about and would have not asked questions about too much is she will confirm that
Wait, are they devils or demons?
devils, the lawful ones, the ones you make deals with. Knowledge Planes might know Sevenor. His name might be recognized.
I actually have 27 planes.
I would. It sounds like you need to roll, but that would.
It's a 39.
39 is pretty good. Oh,
I could try to assist you.
Sure.
Hey!
41.
41.
All right. So let me go
I also
to
assist.
this little section. All right. I have to look to see what you know. So, Serminato is known in ancient texts as the Lord of Bloody Quicksands.
What a title.
Yeah. He is a beliared devil.
That's probably bad.
I will let you know what beliared is. And I might just show you this picture because it describes them. A monstrosity with the body of a slug, with a leech's mouth at one end, and a knot of 3 human heads at the other.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. That's an easy description of it. It's kind of awful. Anyway, so you would know that his interest in this region is ancient, especially with that 39. I will tell you, it is rumored that he served Rune Lord Soresen.
That's probably bad.
Yeah. So he's an ancient evil. And apparently, Togomor has brought him into the castle.
Why?
So, assume
what
you
is
can only
wrong with people?
Togomor is also, I will tell you, a bloat mage.
Oh, okay. So he's like all full of blood and stupid looking.
He is very gross and horrible. Yeah. Yeah. But you will know that Seminato has brought in a bunch of other devils along with him. So there's a cadre of devils there. So that is a thing that exists in there. Anyway.
Well, Kazavan is still playing himself with his old ilk, it sounds like. Didn't he have devils in his thing?
Yes, but probably different groups of devils.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah.
Different devils, but still devil.
Yeah, so that's an important thing that, certainly speaking, it's one of those things because Sabina was pretty high ranking as head of the Grey Maidens, and basically for a long time at Cyberosa, she doesn't know a lot of things about the cast and stuff. So yeah. She will also confirm an interesting fact. What you want to do with that is unknown, but she will confirm that Eodred Arabasti still exists in the castle. Within his room, he has not left. That's the old king.
Oh.
Oh,
His
lovely.
spirit haunts his room.
Okay, not his body. I was gonna say.
No,
No, they
he's
buried him.
actually dead.
They buried that guy.
He's buried, but apparently his ghost is haunting the castle.
That'd be a
He's
twist.
mocking
That
it.
would be a twist if he was still alive.
Well, no, I didn't mean that he was still alive, but it was more of.
Funny.
Did they just leave his body there rotting?
Well, that would be cooler if he was still alive.
It would be more interesting if he's still alive. And, well, he exists in a function nowadays.
I mean, if his body is still there, we can cast Resurrect on him.
Well, no, I think he died of old age or some shit.
No, he died of a disease.
He was poisoned.
I mean, he's also still very old. He'd still die anyways. You just bring him back to suffer for a little longer.
Also, it could have been poison or something that would.
He also just might not be willing to come back, you know?
Yeah, there was a poison involved.
Yes.
Poison of aging.
Ooh, that'd be a nasty poison.
Well, it could have been something like the plague that happened.
True. Anyway, so that's the known cast of characters. I'll just put their names here. It's spelled. Keltanya is the red mantis lady. There's an extra F in there accidentally. Don't mind that. I put Surmoto there. Togo Moore. That one there. And
Hey, I spelled that one correctly.
on so there you go. You know of a bunch of people that are in the castle and generally speaking where they hang out. Let's see here. Where's that you were on?
Well, there's no way I was getting that extra H.
So, hey, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, alright. You can head to take care of the Arconis problem. What's your plan for taking care of the Arconis problem?
Yeah, Vona, what's our plan?
I'm gonna message the sister
Alright.
and let her know we need to meet up somewhere so we can deal with your brother.
She can arrange for a meeting within the, with old Korvosa. Certainly speaking, it is not a difficult endeavor to head to old Korvosa. You can just probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or you do know some ways to sneak in if you really want to try sneaking again. I'm just gonna say...
There is physically nothing on that bridge that can stop us from getting into that area of the city.
I mean, again, you probably don't want to draw too much attention currently, maybe. I don't know.
I also just teleport us.
Meeting in Old Korvosa at a location of your choice, she will greet you. It has been some time since I had seen you. I assumed that you had, either abandoned or betrayed our original deal. And things have not been going... Well, they've been going in an interesting direction.
We had to go and cleanse a castle of a curse to get the one item that can... to get the one item that might be able to lift the curse off the queen.
By killing her, probably.
Most likely.
It's
We'll
a
try
sword.
not to, but...
We will see.
No. Nonetheless. If you are going to attempt something like that, it probably would be helpful to remove the threaten my brother. If the fires of rebellion occur of some kind, I easily see him bringing forth his own forces, our forces, to assist the Queen to gain favor, with the hopes of putting ourselves in a position later on to serve her.
Yes, and I would rather not have to fight more people than I need to.
Well, what is your plan? Who do you want, mine?
We need a way into the manor that doesn't involve kicking in the front door and killing everyone.
It might take a few days, but I can certainly arrange for some things to have a pathway for you. Certain servants and people would have to be moved around, and it would take some time of the maneuver, but could be done. After that, well, maybe into the gardens, the back door. I need to make sure there's nothing there.
So we want to deal with Glorio, but should we just tie him up until this is over, or something else? Obviously, you don't want him dead, but I'm just unsure about what else we have at our disposal. That's to Ivona and to Khandes, the last part.
What? I don't know if it would work, but what about sticking him in the maze with...
I'd assume he could easily get out.
Can't they
You would know
command
the
the
secret
Sphinx?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Was the thought?
I think just tying him up and keeping him captive for a bit might be the best option. I assume you can take over and run the house in the meantime?
Yes.
Does your brother have means of teleportation?
As far as I know, no.
Then I have an idea of how to get him out of the city for a time.
Could work.
Just need to knock him out, and I will zip him somewhere very far away where he will have to walk back.
We just need him out of the way for long enough for us to assault the castle.
You know, if you could move him someplace away that would be acceptable, I could use the time to cement my control over the family, and you would have no choice to either acquiesce or, worse, return.
Sounds like we have a bit of a plan.
I mean,
If I may ask, where would you take him?
Nowhere dangerous. Simply, I would take him to the Shuanti where they would hold him for a time. And then they would bring him back here when our business is finished.
I was thinking we were just going to leave him somewhere.
No, I'm not going to
Kinda
dump
thought-
him in the wild.
No,
I mean,
That's what I thought we were
he
going to
is-
do.
I was gonna
He
say the
is
old-
pretty powerful, so it's
the
not
old,
like...
palace place that we just cleared out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Citadel?
dump him somewhere where people can keep an actual
Scarwall.
eye on him,
Scarwall, yeah.
keep him prisoner. Maybe he'll learn a lesson this way, you know.
can trap his soul inside of one of the demi-lich and then free him when.
Look, if I had a 9th level spell, I was just gonna put him into a prison, a magic prison.
All right.
However, that is it's a little bit too high of a spell.
Demi-plane?
No, I forget what the spell's called, but there's like a spell where you can put someone in a magic prison.
Or you could just
Like
create a
imprisonment?
demi-plane
Is it
and
like
stick him in it.
imprisonment?
That's one of them.
Like imprisonment and freedom you can use to.
Because that lady we technically saved was in one kind of, like a special one.
So, I'm gonna put it this way. I don't know if I necessarily have to roll this out, because you are talking with her, arranging for her to basically move a lot of the guards away, and he's a rogue. Fighting alone is not going to be much of a threat.
You know, I actually... Yeah.
He is
also
pretty
he's also
high
a potential-
CR.
He also was a potential fight, like 3 books ago.
He was a potential difficult fight many books ago. He is a CR 14. So he is tough, but, like...
Not alone.
Not alone. I mean, like... He's not the dragon fight. The dragon is a CR 16. He's CR 14. And he can do some damage. It's hard to get through his damage reduction. He has some decent AC. But his AC is much less than the dragon.
So.
He is a Rakshasa. So, you know, I'm just like, it would just kind of be a slog to fight it out. Because I'm just looking at his abilities. If you catch him off guard, you know, he's not going to do anything particular.
What's his... This is a dumb question. What's his will save?
12.
I'm gonna be real. I could theoretically just hold him, and then you guys beat the shit out of him. Because he has, like, his will save... Yeah, that's all right. I have very high saves.
Well, you're what level are you guys right now? 15?
Well, 15,
Yeah, 15.
and I have...
Yeah,
15.
so he is a CR 14 to 15th level characters that you would be getting the drop on. I don't necessarily know if you get a surprise on him, but at very least, even if you somehow, because he's got good perception, he might be able to notice something's up, you would still be in a fight with him. And his one strategy is using invisibility, which Khandes can go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see through it.
And I can use Wizard Wish
Will-
to cast Invisibility Purge.
Yeah. So, there isn't a lot that he can do. So, assuming he can notice things, assuming setup, it would... I'm not going to roll this out, because I'm just like, if you want to knock him out, you can. He has a really good damage reduction, but you do a bunch of damage, most of you people will get through it, and it would just kind of be a slog. So that's why I kind of don't want to roll it, and he can't do a whole lot of damage. He's got pretty decent to hit with his most full attack, plus 27 for his one attack, for a D4 plus 7. A lot of crits.
D4 plus 7.
He uses a kukri.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was
Kukri,
just...
bite, and claw.
Oh.
His big thing is he might be able to sneak attack, which you can't if you can see invisibility. And he has no special crit things. Maybe he can crit a bunch of times the kukri. Okay,
And the thing is,
2d4 plus 14.
Even if he goes invisible, I'll just glitter dust him.
Yeah. And he does have DR of 15 good piercing, good and piercing, and spell resistance 25, which are both annoying, and evasion, which are all annoying defense abilities. That's why I'm just like, it would just be a slog.
It would be a slog that we would eventually win.
Yeah. I look at his stats.
He can't do much to us, and we can do a little bit to him.
He's not
so
the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can be annoying.
What's
He's
his
not
AC
going to win.
Paris?
36.
That's actually not that
yeah.
surprising.
Yeah, that's definitely beatable, though.
If you catch him off guard, it would be 32. I will tell you. But that was he's got, even if sleeping, he's got a really good perception, and I don't know if you all are very stealthy, so that's why I'm like, even the sleep penalty.
I can go invisible.
I'm not very stealthy. I can go invisible, though.
Yeah, versus the dragon, I had to roll like a, I think I had to roll an 18 to hit him when he had full AC.
Yeah, I was up there. Well, now that I got my items, I'm...
To be fair, that was in defensive mode, and I was also shaken, so it was like a -3 total. But...
It's because, He probably still has his mage armor
15
on.
is what I was.
He's got sorcerer spells from being a Rakshas, and his other ones, he probably just has the mage armor on all the time for the number of slots he has, I'm not gonna lie. So the only thing is, if you catch him off the guard enough, he doesn't cast shield on himself.
During the combat, I would just dispel both.
Yeah, which would drop his AC by 8.
Yeah.
So, again, if you want to, you can knock him out. I'm not going to roll out you. This is something that that was supposed to be taken care of back in book 3.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
We were busy.
You were very busy.
also the lady specifically said we don't want you to kill him, and so we just ran.
Yeah,
This-
in book
it's a
3,
lot-
we probably would have had to kill him.
Book 3 would have been much more difficult time. I will not lie. Because I think in
We also wouldn't have had anywhere to take him. We didn't have, so.
book 3, he would have been a very difficult fight to fight anyway. Now, granted, he tries to withdraw at lower hit points, but again, you don't have to do a lot of damage to have him withdraw. But again, his strategy for doing that is going invisible and try to run away.
I mean, do we... Other than the castle, is there anything left to do then?
I think that technically secures everything in there except for going to the castle. So, let's figure out the castle. Because I have a list of people here. You have targets. Korvosa is most likely in the throne room. You might have to deal with Vivana if you're taking care of her. Other possible targets to deal with are, of course, Togemore, Caltanya, and then, I'm not going to lie, learning about it kind of screams, maybe Sir Vignato should be dealt with. Ancient evil that, dealt with Thessalonians that's been brought in here.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that's...
probably kill him.
Yeah. So, if you want to assign NPCs to a task, I would want to know which NPCs you have. Why don't create a handout here in book 6? Add handout. And I'll say we'll go targets for 1. And do all of our journals. Yeah, okay, everybody. And I'll put the
that's
list here of other. I think those are the 3 main ones you'd send NPCs to. Let me just check here from my list. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So there are 3 directions you could send people to. So there's
We have the Shawanti.
What
the Shawanti
NPCs
are a group of
do you
people.
have?
Yeah, I know.
Good question. NPCs. Alright. Put an alt there.
Who is our strongest NPC?
So I will go through the NPCs you have so far. So you have Tesh the guy.
The guy. Yeah, we do have just a guy.
He has been training.
What level is he up to?
I don't know. I have to determine.
Wait, what is this guy?
It was like that
Oh,
dude. He was
the
the
red
dude, the
an old
vigilante
Korvosa?
guy.
Oh,
That you-
guy.
Yeah.
I
You
forgot
can
about that guy.
Yeah.
Convince him to help.
Laurish.
We should probably get her a new god first.
We can say that you can do that if you want to.
I actually had a suggestion for that one.
Alright, which god?
I'm gonna put it in because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So.
Which one's that?
The nearest.
She is the god of
I
prostitutes,
no,
but
I
no,
don't.
but no, helps others achieve their desires, aid and protect sex workers, help others through difficult transitions.
She is the angel imperial lord of prostitution, rites of passage, and virginity.
Look, I know.
thinking more because of help other through difficult transitions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a character that worships this
And
god
it's
next
lawful
game.
neutral.
I'm not gonna lie.
The
I
sexy
had
cleric.
Lawful, neutral good, lawful good, or I'm sorry, lawful good, neutral good, or lawful neutral. And I'm like, lawful neutral would work.
it's the
I was trying to find ones that might be appropriate.
Wait, sorry, I was thinking of one. Oh, that's that's chaotic neutral. That's not a good one. Damn. I was thinking there's a lot of deities that I guess she'd be more lawful neutral. So like lawful neutral, or maybe
Looking
like
up a list of lawful neutral
lawful
deities
good.
really fast.
Iroi or IROI.
I mean, she liked her lawful.
IRORI.
Yeah.
No, lawful neutral. There's not a lot of lawful. Oh, here we go. Estella, Urakura, Mata.
Is there a way to
Might-
search?
The
Is there a
thing
way to
is,
search deities by alignment?
Here, well, I
Yeah.
can.
I don't know.
I can give you the list from archives of all the gods.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
she's at the point.
and if you
could
click
probably,
alignment, it will bring all of them.
Yeah, I found one.
you could maybe get her to move like 1 or 2 spaces, because I would feel like she's probably by the end there more lawful neutral, and she only has to be 1 away. So she could be like, she could go like more true. Like her alignment has already shifted 1. Shifting a little bit more isn't impossible, especially if you find the right god or goddess. I was thinking maybe Shellen. She could be a lawful neutral servant of Shellen.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
It probably doesn't take her, or lawful good. I mean, servant of Shellen. It doesn't probably take. It does not take a lot to move her another alignment shift, because she's already gone through 1 major one,
Yeah.
and is kind of in a weird impasse. And she was probably already leaning towards lawful neutral, I would say, in the way she's kind of presented. She was more on the lawful side anyway. So
I mean, there's 2 lawful neutrals that also have whip as their
Yeah,
Mot
well, you know,
Travash and Lissala.
look, I'm biased towards Shellen because
Here,
Shellen is part of that whole like throuple with Desna and Sarenrae, so pretty based.
Here is
Montravas might be easier to get into for a reason. Montravas is the Avudran deity, so she really isn't worshipped in this region. And what was the other one?
Lissana, but that says pre-Earthfall. Or Lisiala.
Lissala.
Lissala. There we go. Ugh.
How's that spelled?
Lissala.
Oh,
Duty's
Fate,
fate
reward.
and reward of service. And the reward of service.
Yeah, duty, fate.
Once
reward.
yeah,
major
she's
religious
probably
force.
not worshipped anymore. Way to say,
Yeah.
or by like very rare things. I think currently,
I think she's worshipped. I remember the symbol. I think she's worshipped a little bit in TNZ.
No, she's not.
I thought I saw that symbol somewhere, but maybe not.
There might be similar symbols. The last time she was seen was hasn't happened yet, according to the timeline. But apparently, some of her servants will be showing up in a couple of years to free their leader, Kroon, but will be defeated and killed by Aegis and Pathfinder Society, because apparently they're doing things very easily. Oh, because in modern worship, they're lawful evil. Anciently, they were neutral evil, but when modern ones show up nowadays, they're evil. So she's kind of gone in alignment a little bit more towards evil. And
Interesting.
modern. Yeah. Though again, she can have some lawful neutral followers. But Zon Cathan can have lawful neutral followers, so
True.
it's like reading and backdoor at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, the only other one that has a whip, because I sorted by whip. There's a chaotic neutral one, but that's Abloth.
She has a spiked chain. I don't know if anybody else uses spiked chain. Spiked chain is pretty evil.
Spike chain is I know
there's a few of them. I got them right here. Let's see. There's a neutral
Lamesh
good.
2 does spike chain.
I don't want to watch Lamesh.
Yeah,
That one's bad.
There's a neutral good that's OMRATAJI.
Lamesh is a demon lord.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Lamesh is like the mother of monsters.
Yeah.
I know.
Orataji is the Vudran god of silver.
Yeah, okay.
Again, because there's connection with Vudra here, particularly with like the Arcona family, it isn't impossible to have some like connection to Vudrans, but it is like unusual.
Yeah, the only other one with a spike chain that's not evil is Hembad, which is chaotic good though. Connections, matchmaking, and synergy.
Also, yes, I did know off the top of my head that Lamesh 2 has a... That was actually off the top of my head that it's a spike chain.
But all the other ones are either or evil for spike chain.
Yeah.
The only
want
other
to
one
watch
is
mine, maybe
Hembad,
watch
which
mine.
is chaotic good.
You could maybe convince her to like go for Aurori pretty easily. The god of enlightenment, self-perfection, knowledge, healing, and inner strength, who's lawful neutral. It's pretty easy to convince her of. Let me see if there's any lawful goods that would
Honestly,
be
that honestly
easy.
does sound like Lowry.
Well, I mentioned
Inner
the one
strength.
one lawful good that did have the spike chain, by the way.
Which one was that?
Give me a second. I gotta scroll back down because I was scrolling up. Spike. Gauntlet, spike chain. Chaotic good. Hembad. Hembad. Connections, matchmaking, and synergy. Chaos, charm, and good luck.
Oh, it's Imperium Lord.
Yeah.
So it's minor.
But it's chaotic good.
He's chaotic, so he'd be a little farther.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said chaotic good. I'm sorry. What did you say?
No.
Chaotic.
Lawful good.
Oh, lawful good.
Because like you can maybe get her to move one alignment, and I'd say she's like lawful neutral now.
Yeah, there's
She's
no
kind
of
of
spike chain ones that are lawful. There's no other. There's no lawful good spike chain.
She can learn a new weapon. She's redoing her stuff. You know.
She's going through
Just
it
to
right now.
retrain anyway.
She does have to retrain anyway. Fine beauty.
Yeah, I think Irory is probably the best one for her. What is that weapon? Edicts, Anthema, followers, domains of domains, followers, domains, favored weapon. Open hand representing unarmed combat, unarmed strike, fist.
Yeah, unarmed
So he just
strike.
punches.
You can maybe convince her to serve Iomade. That's not a difficult one either. Probably. Do very lawful good. She'll learn to use a longsword. What direction you want to go? I think I think Shell and Iomade or Iori are probably the three you can choose from. I'll tell you, make a choice, and I'll figure out what she's doing with that. I look at other NPCs you can possibly call.
Yeah.
I mean, Iomade is fine to me.
Yeah, I mean, Shellen is the goddess of love.
Yeah, true.
Whip, you know, if you love to whip, then you love. No, I don't see her as Iomade, valor, justice, and honor. Honestly, I think honestly Shellen is probably the best one for her that we've talked about so far. That's within the range for her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just trying to figure out who you did and did not deal with, in quotations. Who's left alive?
Sarenrae would make sense, but that's neutral good. Because redemption.
Yeah.
Well, we have...
Well, neutral good means it could be down to neutral. So
yeah, usually.
Because that, I think that would work for her.
They would be. You're gone. All of you are not in here. Just stuff in the I'm trying to make this list of NPCs for Sean's construction.
Huh. I just ran into Jerishal, and I'm surprised that one doesn't have, like,
Well,
more
the
stuff
bear
and
is
stuff.
probably going to be one of them, right?
Yes. I haven't, I'm trying to, like, make the list here. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of ones too.
Yeah. Yeah, just mention if you think of any NPCs.
I'm actually... Okay, sorry. This is something I'm just kind of really confused about. Why is Jerishal, the god who makes sure celestial bodies do not violate the laws of physics, not at all a thing in Starfinder?
The deities have changed a lot by the time you get to Starfinder.
I know, but it's still just kind of like... I feel like there should be a mention of that. To some degree. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Kirkamoth.
From where?
Doesn't... I'm trying to find...
Hey, do you want to call a necromancer?
Which one?
Raw.
No, not particularly.
Alright, that's fine.
Worship...
Well, I mean, we can send him up to get someone who's
sucks.
difficult
Okay,
and hope he dies.
Kirkamoth's worshippers are apparently planar travelers. It's lawful
I know we have
neutral.
Ben Carlo. He can do something.
I think I got those. Yes.
Favored weapon is a warhammer.
Could bring in that one Shuanti
Ooh.
guy who's a big idiot.
There's
I put him on the list. Crozier.
Valdias, devotion, sacrifice, and scars. They're lawful good. Only thing is their weapon is a dagger.
With Marcus, that's a guy.
Yep, Marcus can help out. We probably have... who remember her name? Who's in charge of the stuff? She's probably going to stay back to lead her stuff of resistance. Anyway, so my current list is Tesh, the guy, Lowry, Crozier. You call upon Trina. She's trained.
Who's Crozier?
That was
Crozier
the really dumb
eats what he
Shuanti guy.
kills.
Yeah, that guy.
He
That
is a powerful
guy.
barbarian. He is a powerful barbarian. You could probably call upon if you don't call upon them, they probably help leading Shuanti, which would be Akram, Sun Shaman, and Bloodline. Those are all Shuanti members who would, you could call upon them for something special. Kepper the Bear could be called upon for something. Along with, you could probably convince Bowl, the head of Cerulean Society. It's one of those things it would probably require you either to convince him and or bribe him. But the head of the Thieves Guild would either be able to send some people or himself to something, they are invested in your victory. Marcus Entrance, a good one. You could call upon your new Arcona ally. She's one. Ahmed Jalento, the young Jalento, which you were helping out.
Right.
Who was over in old... he's been training, and he was in old Korvosa.
He's back in Korvosa? I thought he was with his family.
No, that's the other Jalento. Remember, he was the second... You met 3 different Jalentos. You met the one that went with... Cell's character.
Sorry, you're right. I was thinking of the first one we met.
The one that went with Cell's character, who's awesome.
Yeah.
Ben Carlo is an option too. And then Grau, who is a former worker under a soldier under what's your name? Cressida.
I mean, there's also, Cressida herself. Cressida herself and Carlo, you didn't mention them.
What about
Cressida would probably be leading the forces.
Yeah, she's gonna be busy.
She's technically the head of the rebellion. So
would Van Carlo be able to help, or is he still off keeping?
He's on the list. Van Carlo's on the list.
There is another Jalento. Maybe Ahmed is the one I was thinking. It was Jaren Jalento. Ahmed might have been the one that was.
God, what's his name? The one Shawanti barbarian.
Is that Crozian?
Eats what he kills.
Okay, eats what he kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot it was Crozian eats what it kills.
You could probably get Screeching Bird, Navin to help you out too, or maybe 1,000 bones.
1,000 bones, I was gonna say too. Yeah.
So there's I do have an edited NPC list in the so far.
There's something I could suggest maybe get us allies, but I don't think it's worth investing time into. So
I will put I'll put 2 more here. Norm Queen and
Vamp
Daddy.
Hey, don't call him that.
Vamp Daddy.
I'm gonna do Evona's Fog.
There you go.
There you go. I did say that for a second.
Maybe for one of you guys.
Ada's brother. No.
I have my eye on someone already. Thank you.
Just a spitball. We do have that other thief, that other criminal organization we're friends with.
Oh yeah.
We call upon them.
The Spider King, yeah.
I mean, he's certainly helping out, sure.
We technically owe him rather than him owing us.
This was probably either going to happen at the end of the game at some point.
He might be part of the Thieves Guild anyway.
We don't know that. He's kind of an asshole.
I think the thing is, you have basically
we have plenty of people.
Well, yeah, you've got a bunch of people, but you've got 3 targets, and I need to know who you're assigning to each of these targets, basically. Because we can have them. You have Tanya, which is an assassin. Semignato. Again, you could also take care of any of these yourself.
Yeah.
Or Togomor. But I will tell you, I may have 1 or 2 small encounters you have to do to basically earn your way to each of these things. Yeah. So the more things you take on, the more encounters you have to do, and you do not get a chance to rest.
I think we should be the ones to kill the fake Seneschal. I think we should actually handle that. That's pretty important.
I kind of agree with that. I think we can have someone handle the Mantis Leader because, she escapes. Cool.
Yeah, someone handle the Mantis Leader. We can honestly have someone handle the Fiend.
I think I think what we should go after is we should rescue Ishani and kill Togomor and then go to the king or queen.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can send someone. We can send some people after. Honestly, I think sending Eats What He Kills. Yeah, I think sending Eats What He Kills and some Shwanti after the Togomor and the demon or the devil might work.
I need to know who you're assigning what, because there's chances you could lose people. I'm not necessarily going to roll it out, but depending on who you send over, because They are, generally speaking, pretty powerful, but these are very powerful targets. The more built team you send, basically assemble. Currently, your most powerful people are probably Trina, Vencarlo, the Linorm Queen, and Avona's Father. I'm not going to lie.
We should
They're
send
probably
the
most
strongest
shit.
people to the fiend.
I
I
agree.
feel like that's the hardest creature in this list.
Lowry, if you want her to come with you, I will remember to level her up.
I think she
before
should
then.
come with us because I think we need a fourth.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
I can level her up to I'll redo her character and build her off like a new version of her with some things. Thing is, you could
Yeah.
also take one of the other ones, like Trina's around you a level or two.
I
But,
think
okay.
I think the Linorm King or Linorm Queen.
She's technically a king, but she's really a
Yeah.
queen. It's a weird part about their
Yeah.
culture.
And maybe some Schwanti would be good to send after Sermaganato.
Probably send her, Crozian, and maybe one of the spellcaster ones, which there's Akram, Sunshaman, or Thousand Bones. Or you can spend all three of them to assist with spellcasting if you want. But those are the leaders of the Schwanti.
I think one of the spellcasters probably should go to go with to the
Togomor.
Togomar, yeah.
Oh no, we're wait,
not
we're,
Togomar,
Wait,
yeah.
or we're handling the Seneschal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To go to
Maybe we should
the
send
Red
someone.
Mantis.
We should send some other people to rescue Ashani. We don't need to do that. I think we only need to do Togomor and the Queen.
Is Zardris shown back up? We could send Zardris to do something.
That's
if
true.
you want me to, I can create one team out of your old characters to go to do one thing.
I mean,
I
yeah,
can
there's a
send
couple
Dancing
of them.
Servant, Lucia, Lucia's friend, Ronnie, Tavel, and Zardis to
That's fine.
form a team.
Yeah.
They can go rescue Ashani.
Okay.
That's actually a good
Uh,
idea, especially because I feel like Zardis would like Ashani because
Mhm.
they were kind of I mean,
They were finding a
Ashani
new...
is the reason we have Zardis.
Ashani...
Is the reason we had Zardis.
I'm still working here? I was
Hello.
Yeah. You're
Sorry,
so fine.
it's like my 1 year pop. So it's kind of weird. I was like,
Oh, I
what
hate
the
when
fuck
that
is
happens. Sometimes that
Yeah.
just happens though.
Yeah, that's why it just happened. So I was like, "What the fuck is that?" You know, it's like it just
Yep.
it wasn't like it was just a little big thing, and like a sound all changed
like
all of a sudden.
Yeah, your ear pops the sound change, and you usually hear the tinnitus sound.
Yeah.
I didn't
the
get that though this time, but I did get like it all sounds changed for a second. It confused the fuck out of me because it's like, did my sound break?
Yeah. So we can send our team of rejects to Shawnee.
So the Shawnee will be helped by the old PC group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have 16 people to split across the other two.
You don't
Yeah,
have to send. Remember, you might want to send everybody because some people might want to be involved with the actual like large scale rebellion.
True.
And stuff.
Yeah, I still think we need to send the Linorm. Like, for as powerful as she'd be, I think Avona's father should be on the battlefield, the main battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think the Linorm Queen should go and fight the demon.
Alright,
I just feel like that's gonna be the biggest
I'm
challenge.
gonna be real with you.
Van
This
Carlo can fight
rebellion
the
most
Mantis
likely taking place during the day. He can't go into the sun.
Leader. That's a good point. So yeah, he'll have to be in the back, in like a house.
Well, he
If
couldn't.
you
He
go
couldn't be
into the-
involved with them.
Yeah.
If he goes in the castle, he could do something, or if you're doing it during the day, which is most likely, he can
You
send his
don't
forces.
want to have night battles in this period of time this is replicating.
Yes. Usually, either the majority of your people are human, which are still limited by night battles. Like
Yeah.
if you were dwarfs, they're okay with night battles. A lot of other species are okay with it, in generally speaking. But there still is limitations because dark vision only helps so much. And usually, it's like in an urban setting, it's probably really bad to have a night battle.
Yes.
I think I could I kind of feel like I could take some time, or we all can take some time and figure this out. Because part of me is I have ideas. I feel like Van Carlo would be good to go fight the Mantis leader, but then we don't want a team to build around. In fact, I think Trina could help him.
Well, we know that Avona's dad is a wizard. He's a necromancer. He's a necromancer.
Yeah.
He told me as much. He's also a vampire lord.
Yeah.
He's undead in ability.
Yeah.
Much like me. So
I would
think
say
That might be a good idea to send him towards the Mantis Assassin then.
I would say he's pretty high CR, probably around yours at very least. You know, he might be like 16, 17 CR overall, which is similar also to the Linorm King too. So those are very powerful people. Van Carlo's a little lower level, but he's still a little powerful. He's gotten more powerful than he was. Trina's been trading too. I'd say they're around 14, 15. The Akrams, let's see here. Lowry's going to be, I'm going to make her your level. Tesh, I'm going to make the same level. He's gone through shit to become a good powerful warrior. You know, he was already okay level.
Wait, wasn't he? But wait, I thought he was like a level 1
he was
character.
a
when we
vigil.
first
No,
met
he
him.
wasn't
like-
level 1.
He was like level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
He's
he was
a vigilante, which is like half a class.
I think you convinced him not to be a vigilante, though, didn't you? Or
Yeah,
did
I'm
you-
pretty sure we convinced him to be a monk.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He went off with Dancing Serpent. So he's been training with
Oh
Dancing
yeah,
Serpent.
that's what he did.
He's
Okay.
probably gone through like intense training over the past like couple of months. So you know he's got a lot. He's probably
So
like,
now he's a
he didn't get
now
rid of
he's
his
a multi-class.
vigilante class, but he's got some vigilante levels and also some monk levels.
Which do not pair together at all.
I actually don't know if he was vigilante. I think he was going to take vigilante, but never got there. I think he was just like
something.
he might have been like fighter levels or something. Anyway, which might have go okay.
This is going to be my opinion. You know, feel free to veto it. I do believe personally that the Lenorm King should go and fight the demon devil thing because that's like the most cool thing, and they probably want to fight it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I agree.
I think yeah. I mean, I honestly just see
You
like,
could
she's one of the
easily
strongest-
convince her,
Yeah.
to fight a powerful ancient devil which has haunted the Varisian
I
lands, which has shown
legitimately
itself.
feel like she needs no convincing if we tell her this thing exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
It
And
is
that-
in the
that's a
castle
part
to
of
be
it.
killed.
Also, she's just a powerful fighter. Which
So as it stands, we should build 2 teams, one around Vampire Dad, one around her.
Okay.
yeah. So we have. So here's my thought. So we're gonna kill Togomor and the queen.
Yes.
You're sending the old
likely
NPCs
that
to take
means-
care of Ishani. I'll worry
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Mhm. And likely that also means we're gonna have to fight Vavana ourselves. So that means we need three teams: the Devil, the Mantis Leader, and Ishani.
Ishani-
we already got
Ishani's taken
Ishani's
care
team.
of.
Here's the thing is,
So that means we
right
need 2
now-
more teams.
you could theoretically also take an NPC or 2 with you if you want some other types of classes and stuff. As I said, I can level up because Laurie was around your level. I can level her up to be around your level. You know.
That's the one we mostly need right now is the Cleric, because that's the slot we're missing in our team most.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just saying you could choose some other one that would add a little bit to your like build. You know, that's the thing to consider. Like you could grab Fighter Monk Tesh, or you know,
Yeah,
Frosian. He's a barbarian. He's a barbarian.
Let's bring Tesh. Let's bring that guy, sure.
Justice for our city.
Good guy.
Hey, the queen did ruin his life.
Yeah.
I've learned the ways.
And at
Sensei,
worst,
Dancing
we
Serpent.
get to be a little bit sad when he dies.
And technically, we need to assign some people to just the main
Yeah.
Well, I assume-
attack on the city.
I forget
I-
who. Wait, who's
You could pick them both.
who's? Honestly, a rogue might be good. Kepra or Bool.
Trina is a rogue.
Could take Trina.
Oh,
I think.
Trina's
Let me
a
check. I think Trina's a rogue. Let me just check. to make sure.
Also, don't worry about the mage.
Oh no,
I can deal with her.
Trina. I'm
She's a
sorry,
bard,
Trina
right?
isn't a rogue. She is a bard.
That would be good to have.
She would be approximately.
Interesting.
She'd probably be like, I'd say maybe like, we'll say like a 14th level bard at this point in time. She
So we
has
should
had.
definitely
She's
bring
gone.
her.
She's gone through a lot of trial by fire over this entire
Bard
time.
in Pathfinder is absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Also, when do we level to 16 and 17?
I assume after we kill the Seneschal.
Honestly speaking, The 17 is going to be a little later. We'll figure that out. But 16,
Okay.
actually, I might want to level that now because my timing for 16 is normally it's during
dungeon.
Normally it's during the battle, but like you don't get any resources then. So like 17 is kind of a little bit more nebulous when it comes to this entire thing.
You just give us 17 when we're at the Queen's door.
Yeah. So like 16, I think I would give you that now. I would say.
Cool.
So you, Larry, and Trina would be the bard and cleric that you'd add to your party. That would add a little bit of stuff. As I said, she'd be like, she wouldn't be as leveled like you. I'd make Larry, because she's been kind of hanging out with you with Trial by Fire, she would be your level. Trina would probably be a couple levels lower, maybe let's say like 14.
Mm-hmm. I'd kind of almost like you to go through and write a level next to everyone, but I don't know if that'd be a lot of work.
I can give you an estimation. I can do that here. I can give, these are just estimated levels from like what things have gone through.
Yeah.
Tesh guy will say would be like around 14, or be like 16.
Would
Erosion, let me look at what he was.
Would Lady Arcona be willing to help us? Maybe.
I put her on the list.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, there's Melania. I've literally looked over her like 3 times. I looked.
Corrosion, I can say he's gained a couple of levels. He was level 13 when you met him last. He can be level 15 now. Trina will say, honestly speaking, I'll give her 15. She's got some stuff. Akram's a little lower level along with Sun Shaman. I give them 10,000 votes. I'm going to give them an estimation around 12, which isn't terrible, but it could assist something. One Life would be a little lower, but he would be an option. Katrina was around, I think, 13 estimation.
Do not remember who Katrina is.
DeBear, head of the Pharasma Church.
Yeah, Bear.
Her. Oh, that lady. Yeah. Yeah, she's a high. Isn't she like a super high level?
Not as high as you think.
Not as high as you think. She might actually have stats in something.
Oh, she's canonically 13.
She's canonically 13, which is I think what I listed her. I did actually list her exactly her canonical level.
Yeah,
but again, like I could give her like a level because she's been through. Like, she hasn't been through much stuff. She's been kind of leading. Around 13th, we'll say. Marcus, he's around. We'll say like 13.
She'd be a good cleric to send to someone else.
Is our other Arcane friend. Stats. We're under here.
What's the CR of a Linorm?
Because I do canonically have to let should be that. Growl is good. Still with him. Carlo, he's got some training happening around. Let me just check my stats for him. Dude, they put him at that. He's gonna gain some levels. Linorm, Queen. Let's see. And this is like CR technically for some of these people. Just gonna quickly getting estimations of this. It was. No, wrong. What happens? That's awesome. Oh wait, she's 15th level Barbarian. There you go. Kesh is about, we could say, I'll give him 14. He and Dancing Serpent work well together. Lowry would be 16. Crochet, give him a couple levels 15. Trina, I just leveled her up 15. She was like, technically last time she was leveled, she was around like 10 or 11, but that was when you were going to the Shwanti lands. She gained a bunch of levels. So canonically, she did a lot more shit. She was fighting the Shwanti.
True.
Akram, the Sun Shaman, I put around, in 1,000 votes, I put around 12. One life around 10. He's one of the chiefs of one of the tribes, works with one of the elders. Caperta, 13. Bull, he doesn't really get fighting, but he can assign you some, like, basically, like, thieves that are around, like, a pair of thieves, basically, that are around 13th level who need some rogues. He can assign. But he would probably need, like, a bribe or something, you know. Basically, give him a ton of money, you know.
I am sitting on 71,000 gold.
Marcus, 13. Arcona's 14 now. She gained a couple of levels. Jaren Gelento, I put around 12. Same with Screeching Bird, who was the Dock Master. Grau, who is one of the people that was working with Cressida. He's only 10. Van Carlo, 14. Lenormand, 15. And Voda's father, I put around 16, 17. Just that's full CR though for him, because that's like the vampire dude. He's put him up there. Granted, he's probably not as powerful during the day, but he could still be pretty powerful. So, and probably wouldn't use the full use of all of his abilities and stuff. Nevertheless, he's still not that tough. That's kind of the estimation.
White Estrad is canonically level 15.
That's why I put her at 15 though.
I have leveled.
You just were saying you thought it was 15, so I decided to look it up.
Yes. I was pretty good at remembering people's levels. White Estrad, like Linnorm Queen, I was wondering if she was like 16 or 17, but a little higher than 15, but 15 is pretty good still. So you have an idea of levels. A lot of these people have gone through like massive trials by fire to get a bunch of levels. So, you know, turns out when you do that, you get more powerful. There's some hit advice on Avona. Rolling up.
That's the first max roll I've gotten.
Well, I think like Ada's taking the half plus 1 plus con. I think also Khandes is taking the half plus 1 plus con. So you rolled a 5. both of you rolled lower. Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
I just looked up Van Carlo's canonical. I just looked up Van Carlo's canonical.
Yeah, he's 10.
Yeah. But it's just like he's got 3 different classes.
Yeah, he does. I think they condensed him into just vigilante.
Yeah, by the time they redid it, the vigilante existed station.
Because it didn't exist when it's a 3.5 adventure, technically speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
you got weird when you wanted to be something special in 3.5.
3.5 was a time.
It got real weird. It was not uncommon to have 3 classes.
So here's the kind of like the information list we've got so far of the targets. I put Van Carlo and Trina right now under Taliana, the Lenormand King, White Estrad under Segnato, you, Lowry, and Trina under Togamore, and your old PCs under Ishani. But you don't have to assign everybody. You can assign some of these. It's sort of like, I'm not necessarily going to roll out the thing. You've done a lot to make the rebellion pretty good. You know, you've done a lot of really good jobs, so you don't really need a lot of, like, powerful people. But a couple there wouldn't be bad, so you don't have to assign everybody.
I'll probably post my thoughts in the Discord, and we can probably, maybe other people can do the same, and we can discuss it. And then go over what we discussed next stream.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. That seems like a good idea, because we are at the time, but we've kind of established what the plan would be. Mm-hmm. And right now I've got you, Togamore, and the Queen. Is there anything else you want to do while you're in the castle in particular that might be related to things while you have a chance?
I can't think of anything.
I mean, we could go talk to King Ghost.
Honestly, might actually be worthwhile.
That might illuminate some stuff that happened.
I actually think that would be a good idea. At the very least, we can put him to rest.
Yes. So right now, those are the 3 things I do. I will make sure to have them prepared, and maybe I'm going to see if I will... Since you've assigned a lot of people, probably there isn't a lot of battles, but I might have, 1 or 2 other smaller battles with some of the other things that are here to kind of fill in the gaps, because it is... Mm-hmm. You are still infiltrating at this.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be worth doing a few, basically us fighting our way to the places we want, but maybe the first place will have some fight, and then other
I
places
know
will have less.
where all the main fights are, and I know the general area, so I'm just going to have to use the map and maybe see things nearby, because there are, basically a bunch of palace guards and still some Red Mantis assassins around the place that, could have dealt with.
Long story short, I like to fight. The combat is fun.
Yes. I specialize in that too.
Except against undead. That was kind of BS.
Undead do have the worst mechanics in Pathfinder.
But yeah,
It was still fun, but just not as much fun.
Yeah, once we finish the assignment, I'll also give a kind of narration about what happens with some of these things too. There are certain things that you might have to fix. Okay, I think that's pretty good spot to do things. Okay, might do that in a minute. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah. So we'll figure out the fights and battles and stuff like that, and I'll put together all this stuff, and we'll figure it out. But yeah. Cool. Hey. I don't think next week's going to be the last week, but it definitely will, depending on how long the battles go, will depend on how quick this goes. Because,
I'm guessing
again,
2 to 3 weeks.
There are some factors that could add maybe a week or not, depending on some decisions. But and you are taking on a few more fights, but you know that. But other than that, we'll kind of play it by ear. I definitely see that it's not going to be much longer before we're heading very quickly towards the end of this adventure.
Yeah. Sad, but
very quickly towards the train wreck.
Sad, but also with losing people, kind of a good thing at the same time.
I'm also excited to move on to a new game.
It's been interesting, but it's also it's interesting how the finale is very both populated but unpopulated. I'm sorry, it's this interesting thing that I have this full map of Korvosa's castle, but it's sort of the amount of actual encounters that's in here aren't that much.
Well, I'm guessing because they're assuming that we're going to have people attacking the city, and that's going to empty out some of the castle.
Yeah, and it's sort of there's an entire floor where there's 1 or 2 encounters. And I was looking at it because I think you can sneak in through, there might be a way to sneak into the dungeon or something. I'm gonna kind of leave it as a passage into the place kind of thing, so I don't have to exactly map out how you're getting in. But if I would go full map, there's a lot in it. But they make a castle to make it feel like a castle, to have it populated like a castle, but I both understand that, and you don't really need that. It's the juxtaposition between mapping and storytelling, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's good we have the map, in case I wanted to use it, but most of it really doesn't feel needed to use. Mm-hmm. And again, at this point in time, since the way we're doing things,
I'm guessing it also leaves the DM open if they want to throw extra stuff in, they could.
Yeah, but again, it's that weird thing of...
we talked about this on a discussing tabletop where it's my thoughts are it's fine if you have empty rooms as long as they tell part of the story. I should say rooms without encounters as long as they tell a story. But I doubt this does it because
it doesn't. I think that's the thing about it kind of does tell stories. I've got stuff that's information about a lot of these rooms, but I can look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms in a row that are right here with no encounters and just there's no information except like quotes to read about. Because it's sort of like you're searching the place, but again, like it's assuming maybe you don't know the full map.
Yeah.
Like,
and again, like I said, part of the castle's being emptied out because of the attack on the city.
Yeah.
So it makes sense there's going to be empty spots because that probably was either, garrison quarters or something.
Yeah. There are 19 rooms on the second floor and 3 encounters. And one of those, on the second floor is where you fight token. So I'm going to tell you that's why I'm like, there isn't a lot there.
But considering we're not going to get a rest, you don't want too many encounters anyway.
It's a weird juxtaposition between the storytelling and the map and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily hate it, but it is one of those things about, like, I feel like this is one of those ones. Except for encounter places, I don't really have to build maps. I might have to, like, cut out rooms and stuff and put them on a map or something for you guys to fight on. And that might be kind of what I have to do. Rather than complete the entire map. I don't think I need that. Because you're not going everywhere.
Yeah.
So, a little extra work, but again, like, it will help the story. Why don't we do some shoutouts at my Enford Day? We kind of discussed it. Kind of organized it. I did want to get this, like, organizing part of it, and I think we've done a pretty good job of, like, telling the story of this part of the book without muddling a lot. I think that was the one thing of, like, thematically there's certain parts of the story, but, like, there's a lot of chuff if you're not careful. So, Joe, did you shout it?
Ah!
Ow, he shouted. So hurtful to the ears. Momo.
I got nothing.
Okay. And Worm, how about you?
I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or at DiamondWorm on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube. That was smooth. I should do that from now on.
It's fun. Myself, I'm Rich Griffin. Tomorrow, I'll be talking about some tabletop lore. If you want to come and join me, I'll be recording some videos for YouTube, live on Twitch. And then, you can join me. We can talk about that stuff, whether you want to discuss it. Like, I'm open to discussing stuff about these topics, especially if it's related to it during the videos, or just, afterwards. If you want to interrupt it. And then, I'll be doing some more. I played through Elden Ring on Fridays, so I'm going to continue doing that. If I have a little time tomorrow, I'll get back to some more Resident Evil 4 Remake. I finally got to the castle and getting through there. It's been fun. Getting finally used to the combat, because it's a very different combat system. Just the feel of it feels different than the original.
Well, yeah, I think it's better, personally. The castle's a lot better in Remake.
I think the combat is better, but it took me a little bit to, like, feel out the combat, the way it works.
It's very
like,
parry heavy.
It's parry heavy, and I'm not great in parry. So, and the way that, like, the enemies kind of stun reaction is kind of different. So it's been a learning curve, and I had a couple of stumbling blocks. It took me a little bit when I first hit the village to learn that, and then the other stumbling block was the cabin, and that was just because I was low on ammo. Because of course, when they recommend anybody that's played Resident Evil 4 play on hardcore, I went for that. I'm like, I played Resident Evil 4. I played a lot of it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, but there have been some times that I've run out of, I've gone lower on ammo than I'd like to. So, yep. I think that's also a good thing in the game. Especially survival hard. That's the main shoutouts. I do have social medias, Discord, X/Twitter. Probably I throw them in this one. I intended to like a couple of years ago, I just never did. I really should do it now. There's a lot of people nowadays putting it on whether or not. It's just a good conversation. Yeah. See for everybody hopefully on Saturday for Successful Tabletop at 6, and next week for this show at 8 p.m. on next Wednesday, where we will invade a castle. Take out some people. Alright, everybody. Bye.